Big up to all those in YouTube land. Thank you for joining us on this little mini preview of Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. And from what we've seen in the starting lineup, it's already peak time. Big up JPT. How you doing, my brother?
There you go, bro. Doing good. My fault for leaving the Blues Brothers stream early. Had to go get dinner for the wife, but I saw you
It's
guys
alright.
carried on fairly well. Good stream. Good conversation with everybody. But yeah. I have the lineup pulled up here if you want to take a look at it. It's put on display. Um, so Josh, I'm not sure if Josh is actually going to play as right center back or if he's going to be actually used as right back, which I would prefer have him play in his natural spot than and then have Gusto play as right center back. These guys already played everywhere in defense minus left center back as of now. With Maresca, I'm not sure what he's going to try to do, but this, usual suspects. Rob Sanchez back in goal, so I guess Maresca wasn't too impressed with the Jorgensen performance versus Ipswich. Then again, no one was really impressive in that game. Um, and yeah, seeing this and then looking at the bench, the Sassy, I hate the fact that he's in the lineup or in
Why
the
is
bench.
Adebayo on the bench? I don't get
He,
it. Why is he starting? Why is he not starting? He didn't do much wrong, to be fair.
no, but he hasn't been great. Minus the save he had or the stop he had versus Everton, what was going to be
Mm-hmm.
their winner. He hasn't really done much that was great. I know the Liverpool mistake keeps coming up, and that's fair because he switches off. But um, I do think that this, you know, Josh is a better defender than he is at the moment. But I'd rather just have everyone go in their natural position and just put Toast in there. But main issue is Colwell. In that Toast and partnership doesn't seem to gel well together. But yeah, defensive fragilities. What are you going to do about it? I'm still waiting to see Renato Vega in Colwell's spot, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Look who's on the bench. Reese!
Reese for now. Let's see how long he can stay in the lineup at
Bench.
all,
Yeah.
and then let's see if he's going to be used as a left back today because that's also something I have questions. This game is mostly I want to see what Maresca's going to do. If he's going to make late substitutions, if he's going to play people out of position and use Gusto as an inverting left back or as an inverting right back going into the 10, which is going to be ridiculous. And then if he makes like for like subs, and also no tactical switch up. Or again, like for like subs. So if I'm seeing any of those five things, I'm gonna be a little pissed off at Maresca. Not saying that no one's Maresca out. This is too preemptive. This reminds me of the Tuchel out people during the month where he in September when he got sacked, but still early. Still
I'm
willing
not. No, I'm
to.
not Enzo out. I
Oh
think
no, I know,
there's a combination of things that need to be done for me.
but
Because
if
this.
if we yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say because it all feeds back to what I said about. Because remember that time? Because we all said, well, me and you did. I know this for a fact. If you don't believe me, go back to when the transfer window closed, and we said it wasn't enough.
No,
We said there wasn't enough investment in the back because we had to rebuild the defense. We knew that from last season, where half of it never played. Reece James
yeah.
and Wesley Fofana, usual
hmm
suspects. So it's this, and we needed. I don't know why we, as I said on the other day on the Blues Brothers, we created the goalkeeper problem again,
Right.
and we never bought a striker, which we knew we needed.
No, because and also too, it's just because the names that we were linked up with up front, everyone was pissed off with the names of like Samuel Meridian, John Duran, which I think Duran was supposed to
Ivan
be a
Tony, Victor
Ivan
Osherman.
Tony. Osimhen, that was for the wages and his shitty ass agent. Tony, I don't think that was gonna happen either with what they
Bro, we
were.
would have paid. We would have paid the money that he would have come, bro. It just depends on ambition. It's like
Do
I
you think
said,
he would have been a smart investor? Because what were they asking for? 80, 100 mil?
we paid 100 mil for Lukaku.
Yeah, I know, but do you want to redo the same issue?
Well, how's it gonna be the same issue? He already plays in the same league. The
Overpaying. I mean, yeah, but
ah,
so did Lukaku. He did
how
fairly
much did he
well
go?
in
How much did he
Everton.
go for? 60 though. He went what to Saudi for 60?
Yeah, but he's getting paid. They were happy for the 60 million, and then he was gonna get paid what, like 500 a week?
Yeah. Well, then again, that comes to why we didn't get Osherman, doesn't it? Because
Yeah,
it was the wages. Big up Anthony Hibbert. How are
good job,
you,
Anthony
sir?
Herbert.
Big up Wolfie and TCP going 3-2 Chelsea, he says. Well, we wish we were that confident, I'm afraid.
I'm
Um,
I'm I'm gonna guess a 1-all draw at this point because I'm still I'm not sure if it's just from the past 3 games, but wondering when we're gonna get a second goal if we get if we even try to go for a second goal. The Palmer goal that came up 1 goal in 3 games, like
it's funny you
we
mentioned
switched
it.
off. We switch off every time. As of late, when we score a goal or when we're holding up to a lead, it's like pod settings again. We switch off when in the 9 minutes.
No, it's not pot settings. It's what the players do because they're young still.
But wasn't this so? We still haven't addressed the problem yet.
Nope.
All
Of
right.
course not. Well, bro, look, what did we say on Blues Brothers the other day? Watching Chelsea at the moment reminds you of the beginning of last season.
Yeah. Like I said,
Pot
in the stream.
settings, like you just said.
Oh,
Like,
it's reverse potch. We start off
inverted
shit.
potch.
Yeah, started off shit, ended well. Now we started off well. And hopefully we don't end up as shit. But like I said, I'm not gonna have any opinions about Maresca at the moment
No,
until
you don't have to be in or out to point out when something's
yeah.
wrong.
No, not in or out, not in or out, but just like, okay,
Yeah.
Maresca, what are you doing? What is it that you're looking for? What players do you need? Because right now, if we continue with this winless streak, scoring as little goals when we were like arguably the best attack in the league up until recently, with the most goals, we're gonna have to make some moves for in January. But yeah, mostly with defense because you did nail it nail on the head. Uh, we didn't address defense over the summer transfer window. Instead, we overinflated on wingers. Like we're still trying to figure out why we got Joao Felix. We're still trying to figure out why we brought in even though he's a midfielder, he goes up in attack. Dewsbury Hall, which apparently he's injured. I don't know how you're injured when you never play. But Ben Chilwell as well, I guess. Um, and who else did we get that was kind of just unneeded?
Whoa.
Um,
Vega.
yeah, I mean Vega, I think was a good addition in defense, but the thing is that we don't. He's not
Playing.
used, and now he apparently has issues with Maresca. So now we're gonna gain a player coach divide and almost starting player power 2.0.
That's the other. Well, that's yeah. But the thing is, that's the thing. Normally, you get player power issues like that after they've had a little bit of success. Typically at Chelsea, maybe a year or two down the line. Why are you fooling that with half your squad? You're a few months into the job. Like, you know what I mean? As I said, like I don't have to be Enzo in or out to point out. Hang on a minute, that ain't right. You know what I mean? Like, hang on, did a little bit of housework. Eros, the boss in the building, he says Cole Palmer, big up, bro. Big up, gentlemen. Big up to yourself, my bro. When the hell are the other coaches going to stop following the blueprint and find their own identity? Brother, I watched that game at Stamford Bridge 2009. Never forget, bro. To me, Pep's the enemy, and he always will be.
Well,
So, right, yeah. Me and JPT had this discussion before about Pep clones and Mourinho clones and all those, because Brendan Rodgers was a Mourinho clone, AVB was a Mourinho clone, and look what happened with that when, like, the 2012 when he got the sack and then we won the Champions League with Di Matteo. I've been down this route before, bro, and I even said on Blues Brothers the other day, like, there's certain things I see top coaches do. This guy doesn't do, bro. He doesn't adapt. Carlo Ancelotti, Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte, these guys would make adaptations to their team if something wasn't right. Like I stated, like Conte, he started with a 4 at the back system, completely got rid of it, started with a 5 at the back system, and completely redid how Chelsea play football. And arguably had one of our best seasons, by the way, because we
right.
were the first team to win 30 games in the Premier League season. Crazy says E. Rossi, yeah, definitely. Definitely. But yeah, back to the issue at hand. Our defense. Oh my gosh.
We got bullied versus Ipswich.
Well, the thing is, it lacks without people like Benny and Wesley in it, because he's not the biggest guy, Wesley Fofana, but physically he can hold his own. So can Benny, because Benny's actually quite a big dude. Badashili,
Yeah.
he's actually quite a big dude. So without them two in the present, our physical presence evaporates, and we have no experience because Colwell. Okay, I like Colwell at times. He's played at certain levels, but as you've seen and I've seen, he makes a lot of mistakes, and like he's not quite that world class centre back yet. Maybe when he's 25, 26, he might be a world class, but he's not that now. Bargav, big up, brother. How are you doing? Hope you good. Big up. Simeone tactics trumps Pep clones. Centre backs attack. Well, I only use the expression Pep clones because they appear to do what he does, but just a lot worse. So, and I'm not being funny, and I'm sure the Arsenal fans in this will relate. When you see a guy being absolutely stubborn to the hilt, no matter what the evidence in front of him, playing players out of their positions, like well, the Partes and inverts like Zinchenko, or what we say is Gusto, because we have a right back that inverts into a 10.
Mm. And for the worst, I mean, we already have Cucurella that can do that, and it works. I would say works much better. But why we're trying to do this with Gusto? With one, he can barely shoot well. Like the man
Don't get you
shoots,
started, yeah.
that's horrible accuracy.
Well,
Just use him as a traditional fullback. Just have him overlap on the right.
Well, wasn't this part of the problem against Ipswich that our left hand side just even with the Cucurella, it was kind of inert. Everything was kind of inert, like you said about attack. Like the balance is off. You can clearly see the balance in this team is well off, and it's because of the physicality of the side. It's kind of gone. Everyone's teeny and trying to be a bit quick and all that kind of thing. Like, oh, big up DJ Crane. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well. Just to let you know, top Spurs lost again if you've just woke up.
Yep. Isak for the win. Man's on fire. That's another player that is getting links to other places, including Arsenal.
Well, the thing is, I said about I think we said this about a year ago that Isak would have been perfect for us. And with them not getting Champions League football, I think if we were in a better position at the end of this season and they don't get Europe, because I know Newcastle are on a bit of a hot streak at the moment, but Eddie Howe's teams have that about that when they normally have a good 10 game run and then they dip off again. So we'll have to see what happens with Isak, but that guy is on fire again, and it's all started again against us. What a surprise! Oh yeah, and Ipswich, by the way, beat us. I think that was their first win at home in 2 years.
Yep.
And what a surprise they got against us. Well, hey, that was sarcasm, by the way. If anyone thinks I'm actually being serious, but on the defense, right? Because we got Ampong, Akapong, starting for us today. Go if you scroll down, JPT.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Because I want to show people the bench. Now,
why him first?
Right, no, Diassi. Forget number 2. Right, if I could, I'll just cross that guy off at the top. Forget it. He's not playing. I never want to. Yeah, exactly. I never want to see that guy wear a Chelsea shirt again. To be honest, why is Tosin not starting this game? Right. Okay, Madueke. I don't know what's going on with him and the manager beef right now. Reece James. This is the second time he's been on the bench. But I'm not being.
Did he make an appearance today?
Bro, this is this. You know what it is? Because he's our captain. If he's on the bench, he plays, bruv. If he's fit, he plays. He's our captain. He's the leader. He's the Xhaka for us. That's a piss take, by the way.
Yeah, I will say like this. He might be assigned captain, but this man is not a captain. You can't be captain from the hospital bed or from the hospital bed. You can't be captain when you're suspended. You can't. I just don't see the point. I mean, having him on the bench, fine. Just have him come, ease him into the 11 again. But
fuck that, bro. Look what we've been going through. Look at how bad our team is, bro. If this guy's on the bench, he plays, bro.
I wouldn't mind starting Gusto. I wouldn't mind starting Gusto because I do like Gusto as just a standard right back.
Yeah, I hear you, but you don't play him like that, though. You don't. Yeah. Enzo don't do that. It's the thing.
Just crazy. Like we ask you to do the simple things. No. And this is one thing. This is why it's just giving me like like I said, hopefully Enzo isn't an Ange Teta, one system, all out, stuck with your one plan, one tactic, no plan B.
Well,
It-
I, I just don't see this guy learning, bro. Do you? I'm not
I think he
doubting
knows
him,
what
but
he just. I think it's stubbornness because it's the same thing happened versus at Leicester last season.
well, the thing is,
How
what
do you,
is
how
he
do you
trying to do? Like you just said, he knows what he's trying to do. Do you have actually? Can you actually explain to me in any way, shape, or form what this guy's vision of football is? Because I
I
don't.
don't I don't think it's more so like what I know what he's trying to do, or he knows what he's trying to do, but I think I see what he's trying to force, and it's again possession football, have the Pep type of like invert fullback, invert but in this case it's either Gusto or Cucurella, play the box midfield and just try to win based off position, ease a goal, ease and Crip Walker way to a goal. Instead of, I mean, look, we took shots from distance versus Ipswich, and look how good that did. And I'm being sarcastic when I say that because we were fucking awful on our aims. But I'd rather we try to take a shot from distance than try to like force our way into the 6 yard box and try to get a goal that way. It's not working because our forwards are not firing, and I don't know if Jackson doesn't get a goal today.
You know what, E Russ? I might actually take you up on that. Invert should be a swear word on this channel. You know what? That's a new designated cuss. If you get called an invert, that means you're a fraud on this channel. Let it be so. Bosh, bosh. Wolfie has spoken. This is the way. Invert is now an insult on this channel. Invert! You're a right back invert. Oh, look at the bright side though. Look at Man United. They got a centre back inverted called Harry Maguire.
Oh God.
Or just their whole defence. Because those guys have been holding corn. But anyway, back to us. So, do you believe, right, he's got this starting lineup right with what we've got?
Just the backline. I want us to switch Gusto and Josh. Um,
I
but
would have just started tossing, to be honest.
and that's fair. I mean, it's fair. Do you trust? I mean, it is his more natural position, but do you trust Gusto as right center back more than Tosin?
No, because Tossin's more experienced. And I'm not being funny,
Mm.
Tossin's a better defender. Because one thing about it is, right, if you actually look at the game, Tossin hasn't done a lot wrong, bruv. He's just carried the can because of the results. Because, like, I'm not being funny. Right, if you look, a lot of, like, so for example, Ipswich's second goal, like I said, about the way the line's out. Who's the one where the other two centre-backs are there and he's standing there? Was it Cucurella or was it Colwell? I think it was Cucurella.
It was Colwell.
It was Colwell. There you go. Keep that. That's the one thing about it that made me laugh about that goal, right? Because there's a three at the back, but when one's like over here and the other two are there, and you can play the ball between the space like that, it's just like catch up. There's no danger, or drop back and keep the line straight, and then you can. And there's no danger. But no, you do it the worst. Like one guy's over here, two guys are over there, and then there's just this big, massive gap in the middle. One. Big up, Ladamas. 1 minute.
I'll put it in the chat. I thought it was sent over to him.
No, because I just literally got out of the shower. So
sure, no problem.
So there's
Yep,
I don't know whose chat he's in. I think it's yours. I think.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. Either way.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah.
So what would you have done? I mean, with this lineup, do you think it's fine? I know you said Tosin as right center back, but with this,
if you're going by the I agree. Diassi can't play.
Oh.
So yeah, that kind of like keep occupying on the bench and just start tossing because it's just I know evil or whatever. What's the expression? Needs must when the devil drives. But I'm not being funny. Given the choice between Tosin and Diassi, I'd pick Tosin every day of the week because he's better than Diassi. That's clear. And as I said, it depends, man. Because if we can get our attack going, because this is the other person we need to talk about, how he's been shit over the last 3-4 games, and he needs to fix up. Palmer.
Yep. And this is something that I want to see Maresca do. If he's having a bad game, sub him
Take him
off.
off.
Same with Jackson. Same with even I was even Enzo. Even though what's our midfield options? Because Lavia's not back to being healthy as of yet. Back in training, but not into the lineup. I mean,
You could put Christopher Ngugu there in the midfield. You could put him as in front of the two, and just let Enzo and Concedo play there if you needed to. Just put him in what Palmer's position is now.
oh yeah, no, I mean yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think Russell's going to do that. He's going to use him as to replace Jackson when we have Gu that should give a chance.
Yeah,
But
I feel sorry for Mark actually because he's been running his bum off when he plays, and he's like, if you look at his goals in the Europa League, they were just sheer hard work. So
he
I
puts
actually
pressure
do
to the
feel sorry
goalkeeper
for
in
him.
defense.
Yeah, he does. He's a pressing, what we would call a pressing striker. But
Hmm.
it depends. Oh, mate, I just wish I knew what Enzo was planning to do, like in terms of what his actual style is. Maresca just sounds like Arteta, brother. I've been saying this for the last 5 weeks about this needs to change. Like I'm not in or out. I'm simply saying this needs to change because although like we've had results that mask it, we've been vulnerable since the Spurs game. And Teta. Possibly JPT, possibly. Don't get me wrong, I haven't signed off the books on him yet, but when you look at this guy's record as a professional manager, and you can only go by last season, really, the second half of his season was dire. He gave up a 12-point lead.
I thought it was
So
17.
if, well, bruv, 12, 17,
and,
15,
and barely
9,
winning by one. I
7,
think it
and
was.
win it by 1. Yeah, exactly. Whatever it was, it got reduced to 1 point. One. And it's just, his second half of he needs to show, okay, obviously it was only one, but like Highland can only be one. But it needs to not go down that way. Sick to death of looking at Arteta's face on the touchline. Yeah, man, you're looking at a Lego, man. I can understand that. And I'm not being funny. One thing that severely frustrates me about Arteta is if you actually built a half decent team, and if you just stop wasting money in certain areas, then you'd have been alright. Because I feel, why did them lot need Mino? They should have just kept ESR, man. I don't know why you guys signed that guy. That I know he scored against Brentford the other day, but it's just like we were talking about the other day about squads.
I'm still wondering about Sterling. I mean, they could have. You tell me you couldn't find a better option to be a backup for Saka.
Well, one thing I will say I feel a bit sorry for Sterling is he hasn't played. So, like, good or bad, right? Whatever you think of him, good or bad, he's barely had minutes at Arsenal. So it is what it is. Big up, Latimus Bram. How you doing, brother? You good?
Bro.
Notorious in the building.
Oh, kickoff's about to start.
What do you feel about the lineup, Pram?
I think it's good. He's actually made good changes. Josh playing in the team. People, I don't know why they're complaining. It's like I've been saying all season, we play well back three. So, Gusto, I don't know. I would still have played. I'm still saying that we should be playing Vega, as like a, the back three for me would be actually Von Cole and Vega, and have Kukurea and Vert. So I think we're a lot more secure in midfield in that sense, particularly with no Lavia and with how Enzo is defensively. Kukurea can actually help in midfield. But regardless, I'm cool with the line, I guess. So
Fair enough. Well, like you said, kickoff is soon approaching. We'll have to see what happens because either way, it's done now. So, is anyone going to be brave enough to do a scoreline prediction?
yeah, I think yeah, I don't like criticism and stuff. Like I've been saying, criticism and stuff is fair, but like people, the fan base going over the top with Maresca and stuff, I think it's like way too electric.
Well, like I said before, I'm not in or out. It's just I need to see improvement.
You should have no reason to be out.
Is that time of I'm not,
Mhm.
as I said, I just need to see improvement. Big up, Jerry. How you doing, brother? He says 1-1. GLL today figures
That's
3-1 Chelsea. So it's Rossi.
very optimistic.
Good luck, sorry. I coughed with that, sorry.
I'm gonna head anyways, but I'm still worried about this game.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. I don't
I
think.
still think we're losing one now, but we'll see. Hopefully, Josh has a good game. I'm happy that he's actually getting a start now.
Right.
Gusto, don't fuck up. Yeah.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Take care, guys. Take care, guys. Take care, guys. Up the
All right,
Right,
bro.
peace, Prime. Thank you for
Good,
coming,
man.
bro.
Thank you, man. I know you're gonna.
I might pop on at the end of the game, depending.
Yeah, I know you like to watch it in private. I understand that, bro. I used to be like that. In a bit, brother. I used to be like that.
I get you.
If I'm gonna suffer, let me suffer in peace. Is we kicked off?
Yep. Sanchez with the ball. Oh wait, if it's kickoff, sorry, I gotta get my breakfast ready. You alright,
Oh, well,
bro?
you gotta go. So yeah, sorry, sorry. I had to mute myself for a second because you know when you get coffee go down the wrong hole. Pause.
Oh, I
So I was all. It was like it was like Vader himself had me in a force choke, bro.
Oh wait, here comes Palace. All right, dealt with.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking feet.
Often with a bad pass from Cucurella, but Josh cleans up well. Yeah, man. I don't know what you eat. Coffee, and just put a splash of whiskey on here just in case it's gonna be a long
You
stream.
eat coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. What's the seconds you're on?
1 minute and 19, 20 seconds.
I'm about 30 odd seconds behind you. 20 seconds. I'm on 1 minute. So I'm a little bit behind. But then again, with the weather around here, half of everything's frozen. So forgive me if I'm a bit behind because it's been -1 around here since about yesterday afternoon. So not everything's beginning to freeze. Nothing's working.
No, and actually going back to what Bargav said, I'm not sure what the temperature is outside, but it's fucking cold. Like I said, I'm expecting
Is that the
snow.
Mexican? Is that the Mexican decibel system? That testing system for it? It's fucking cold.
Exactly.
It's loco cold. Yeah, sorry. I apologize. Sorry
You're
about that.
fine. You're fine.
Palmer?
It's just terrible outside. Yeah, like I said, 5 to 8 inches of snow. So that's supposed to be hitting the East Coast soon. But yeah, yay, fun. All right, so it looks like we're just keeping possession right now. Just pass the ball
Stroking
right
it
around.
about.
Yeah. It's a shame because it looked like there was a good build up with Gusto on the right.
Side, yeah.
That pass
So in that position you wanted him to be, like what you all wanted him to be.
Yeah. It looked like it was working out well, but it's just a bad pass over to him at the end, and then he had to play it backwards. All right, all right. I appreciate the effort, but Sancho had time to settle the ball and have a better shot on target. Look, I'm glad that before he was taking shots and people were begging him to shoot at goal because man has like better shots, better opportunities than Noni. But yeah, he's always looking for the pass. But now this is he just skied it.
Some people just don't want to shoot, bro. Don't want to take that responsibility.
It seems the only one that wants that is Noni, but just his shot is shit. Unless he's aims for the back post, but like most of the time he just goes straight to the goalkeeper, or he's got like little to no pace, and it's just a routine save from the goalkeeper.
I do like the way though that Noni's willing to drive at them though.
Yeah. Yeah, more.
I don't know why
better than-
Sancho.
better
You
than
know what? I
Neto.
don't know why Sancho don't try and control that because it's right in front of him, and there's not really that of pressure.
Yeah, plenty of
No,
space,
no
plenty of time.
I know.
Oh my
I don't know why he
God.
didn't try and control that a bit.
It's just in stupid giveaways, bad passes we're doing. Do you think the defense or this comes more from Fofana's injury, or more so that we are lacking proper like depth in the
It's,
double pivot
it's,
with
it's
Lavia?
defensive structure. The problem is defensive structure. Now, one thing I like about Chelsea is we try and compact the midfield. One
Mhm.
thing I don't like about Chelsea is we do that in the sense of if you look at Chelsea when they try and go up the pitch, you'll see the three centre backs almost on the halfway line with the midfielders almost behind where the wingers or where Palmer is. The
Mhm.
problem is for me was we're just too open at the back, bro. We're too easy to get at. Look at what Gusto just did when we give the ball away, bro. Like it's just like we're so easy to catch out in transition. It's a joke.
Mhm.
And
Just
because you can catch
one
us
two
out in
passes.
transition, well, yeah, once you've got the ball back and we're pushing up the pitch, you're almost straight out of back line. So why do you think the goal? Because let's be honest, when Ipswich beat us the other day, their second goal was easy.
It was a
They didn't
gift.
have, it was a gift, bro. They didn't have to do nothing special. It was piss easy.
But even the Delap, was it Delap that drew the penalty? Either way, that was just a quick two passes on the left and then just drove to Jorgensen.
That's mentality 101, bro. They just weren't ready
God,
for it.
how are we so shit at corners?
Bro, we've been shitting corners for ages. That's the other
No,
thing,
but
though.
like, but we can't even beat the first. That's embarrassing. Two chances for corner kicks and we didn't even beat the first man.
Well, it's not that we ain't been saying it for about 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, God, how many
Hey,
these guys
you
get
move on.
paid?
JPT gonna make a Mascalera snowman on Monday. Is it a yellow one?
Yeah, it will. If we lose, then it'll be yellow.
So right, Esco's. What minute are you on now?
6:10. Oh, okay. Chelsea on the right. Is that Neto? Neto looking for someone. All right, Sancho.
You're on 6:10 or
Cuckoo.
6:15. I'm on 6 now, so I'm catching up.
As you mentioned, caught in transition.
Bro, it's so easy. And for a team with so much pace, have you noticed how we never use it? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean,
Palmer, what was that?
is Sancho not
Palmer,
gonna
what was that? Oh my lord! Did you see the way he scuffed that off his boot?
Yeah,
That was awful. That should have been a lot better.
I thought it
Palmer.
was blocked.
Well, I thought he scuffed that.
Possible.
And you might be right. He might have been blocked, but for me, that looks scuffed. Well, God, Miss Cullen.
And then
Hope you're
wasted
well.
ball. Wasted ball.
But I can change. I didn't mean to hurt you, dirty little. If you know, you know.
Did you see Glasner's interview or press conference where he was calling out Maresca's tactics?
No.
Yeah,
What did he say?
he pretty much just predicted like, look, I know what you're gonna use and know with what players you're gonna use with, and yeah, this is gonna look either really bad or really good for him. Where he calls out Maresca the day before, wins it, makes us look stupid, or he knows what we're doing and still Maresca gets the better of him. But it's yeah, I gotta find the interview, and send it on over to you.
Well, to be honest, actually, you'd have a reasonably good idea what he's going to do anyway, because Enzo Maresca doesn't change his tactics.
Yeah, and then this becomes easier to be figured out. Like I said, everyone's figured out the highline with Ange.
He's cold, that Palmer. Yeah, he's been very cold recently. Sorry, JBT.
No. So far nothing.
Well, what? 8 minutes in, and I'm on 8 minutes, and it's been pretty passive right now. Couple of people have been running, but we've been caught in transition a couple of times already. One thing I will say, we are keeping Palace off the ball, which helps. But we
They're
need to be
swarming all over us right now.
swarming's one thing.
I mean, it's just they're putting high pressure because every time there's a pass made in the back, there's 2 men on the player. Oh, ball to Jackson, blocked. Okay, still alive. You find Sancho. Sancho's wide open. Wasted chance. Sancho's asking for the ball at the back post.
Wasteful. Unfortunately.
Good pass,
JP's about.
It's a good
It was
pass
alright.
from
Yeah, it was alright. Like you said, it was a bit. I don't know why he doesn't pass that one first time. There was like 4 people standing there. I don't know. Because once Palmer gets Jackson into the danger area, you just got to be quicker. Come on, guy. Show some initiative, guy. Otherwise, I'll have to be Mickey Mouse South Park settings.
Pretty much.
We got a problem, assholes? Wait, why didn't Sancho shoot?
That's what I'm saying.
You see that? He got there, like he's like 8 yards from goal, and he passes. It's like, what are you doing? Shoot.
Looks for the that was a beautiful pass, Trivella. But it's the thing what we said about Sancho. He's afraid to shoot. Oh, great foul against Chelsea. Free kick for Palace. But yeah, no, he's afraid to shoot when he has a better chance, but he's always looking for the assist. Like, man, why did the killer instinct come out versus Spurs? And what was the other goal that he had? Was it Villa?
Ooh, that was actually a good attempt at a pass to Jackson just then. A good thing he had to clear it there. See, that's what we don't do enough of. Catch the opposition in transition as well. Press them high. We tend to drop deep. That's part of the reason why teams get at us so fast.
Yeah. We have to be careful with playing that high up, especially with
No. You don't. Yeah, you can let everyone else drop back, but let the front free just apply pressure. You don't have to leave everyone up.
Absolutely, because it's there with Jackson, Palmer, Neto. Even with Noni, I think I might even argue that it's better with Noni on the right for when it comes to this counterattack.
I think that's actually what we need to do. I think we need to counterattack Palace. Sounds just like Arsenal. Never shoot out the side of the box. Constantly looking for that extra pass inside the 18.
At least you guys can score corners, man.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. They've got more to their Arsenal. Excuse the expression. But they suffer for the same things.
Good stuff.
And by the way, both of us, and this is true, us under Enzo and Arsenal under Arteta are mostly shit at home.
Are they?
Sorry. Yeah. Bruv, you look at all the biggest defeats in Arteta's career at Arsenal, right? The Europa League exits, when they capitulated the leagues. All those defeats are going to be traced at home, bruv. Just like with us when we lost to Forest and we lost to Villa last season. And you can't do your meat even this season. Who did we lose to at home this season?
We lost to City.
Yeah, and there's someone else.
We only had 3 losses this season?
4, I think.
I mean 3 at home, now 4 because of Ipswich. But we lost to Fulham and City. And then
City scored, says Jerry. Big up to you, brother.
City scored. Shit.
100% Wolf. Was that into reference at home? Just put yes or no there, brother, because that's a reference to the home thing.
I think that's what it was. I just didn't know. I was thinking about this year because I remember hearing about Arsenal, like home form wasn't all that great, but that this year they were supposed to be. They started off well.
Well, don't forget they went out to the 2 main examples to me was when Sporting knocked them out of the Europa League because they beat Sporting away. Then some madness happened when they ended up losing to Sporting at home, or it was a draw. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they gave it away at home, and then they got.
What a move!
And then obviously with 2 seasons ago when they were leading. Oh yes, sorry, bro. I apologize. I just have to ask.
Is it good? Yes. Oh, what an assist from Sancho.
Hang
Wait,
on.
there was a whole
He's,
good
he,
run.
yeah, but you're
Oh,
ahead of me by about
oh,
20
just
seconds.
wait till you see Sancho turn. Pause.
All right. Wait, what minute are you on?
13:45, 40. It's the
Yeah,
goal's
you're
like in
well ahead of me
13:40.
now.
Oh man, see that was a good take from Sancho, and then thank goodness
All right.
Palmer,
Well, if we
full Palmer
scored,
to
we
the right
scored,
there.
and I'm happy we scored. So
But
yeah,
let's keep this. Let's not switch off, please. This is what happened versus Fulham.
yes, that's also very quite true. JPT's
I
a
mean,
bit ahead of me here.
found a way to thread the ball through to Palmer. I mean, luckily Henderson couldn't do anything. The man was unbelievable when we played him earlier in the season.
Well, I'm just gonna I have to accept the fact that I'm behind JPT because he's about a minute or two ahead of me now. I don't know why my stream is acting funny. It's probably because of the weather.
Big
Yeah, I see.
Ugly.
Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Pedro when against Everton many years ago with that kind
Oh
of flip
wow.
and turn. Yeah,
Yeah,
but hang on, wait. But one thing I will say, Palmer,
big up,
that's easy.
sexy.
That's
Yes,
easy.
yes. Why
That's
do I have a
very.
feeling that maybe Jackson would still find a way to miss that, or it's just straight to the goalkeeper?
Bless you, we will see. Chelsea 38. There you go. Afternoon, brother. How you doing? Well, Stepsy. Big up to you.
Steps, if you want the link, just let us know. We can put it back onto the chat.
The links are in the chat, brother. Whether you're in mine or JPT's, just scroll up a little bit if you would like to join us.
You know, I'll put it in my chat again just in case.
Well, he knows he's always welcome.
Of course. Of course. And then let's see here. So all right, cool. 1-0 to Chelsea.
Well, we'll see. Because we've taken a. To be honest, Palace haven't offered a lot.
No, but then again, they haven't had much time on the ball.
Well, this is why I said. That's what I said. But we're keeping the ball away from him, which is good.
Yeah, that seems to be what Maresca tries to do. Like, hopefully we can score first and then just keep possession and the ball away from them. But the thing is that when they do have the ball for those few minutes, it seems like any team can hurt us.
What minute are you on, JPT?
Just 16:08, 09, 10.
Yeah, you're a minute back in front of me again. Thanks, but I haven't got the coverage, says Stepsy. All right, brother, no worries. Hope you're doing well and a happy new year to you.
Oh yeah, happy New Year's, bro. I still keep forgetting it's 2025 now. It's strange.
Bro, the problem is, yeah, like with New Year's, when you're young and whatever, you look forward to Christmas and all that. But when you're a working man or when you get grown up or whatever, it's just another day, bro.
No, it was a day to sleep in for me. That's all I saw. Like I had to go to a surprise birthday because dude's birthday was on New Year's Eve. Was it? It's my wife's friend's husband, and I'm like, bro, can I just sleep? Can I call this in? I don't want to be outside drinking with people I don't know, not all too familiar with. I just rather be in bed smoking, watching something on TV. I'll watch the New Year's Eve New York thing. Well, that's one thing too. To New Yorkers, I don't know how y'all stay outside from beginning at 5 a.m. waiting in line to be in line to be waiting in the cold in Times Square. But to each his own, I guess.
JPT's rant's over.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just I just wanted to sleep in on New Year's Eve. Like, this is my day off. Leave me
Fuck
alone.
y'all, leave me alone. I just want to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah, I know, Eros. That was a bit of a stupid rant, but I was
See,
just like,
wait, can I just say something? What have we started to do over the last 10 minutes that I said we should start doing and they started to do? They've started to counter. Yeah, nah, they've started to counter attack Palace. Have you noticed that? We're trying to play quick 3-4 passes. Oh, get up, Sancho. You look straight at the ref as well. Get up, you little bitch.
good.
Oh, is that Neto? Oh, they swapped flanks. I thought, yeah, that was. Did you see that? Neto came over to the left.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was just engulfed in New Year's Eve traditions in New York. That's just stupid as hell.
Welcome
All right,
to
all right. So let's
your
see.
church.
So Enzo and Palmer over the ball. Are you? Look, I know Cole Palmer. If he goes a shot at goal, it can be a beauty. But do you feel like when it comes to like
That's a free kick. Yeah, man.
finding a ball into the box is better for Enzo?
What you mean in terms of the type of cross?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I've always decided that, well, when I've seen in certain coaching and stuff, I've always seen that realistically a lot of players like to cross the ball in their own particular way.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like, even when it's certain kids, like you see them hit the ball in a particular way. Some like to try and dink it in, some like to try and curve it, some like just to just put it in a particular place. I think it's up to the kicker. But what I will say is, if you are going to take it, and this is like football 101, beat your man, your first man.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we don't do with crosses for some strange reason.
I mean, it was a good pass into to Palmer, but I just feel like Enzo would have been had a more accurate pass or cross into the box because it looked like it just took it a little low or like tried to like line drive it more than anything.
Well, one thing I will say I've liked about this performance so far, which is a bit unusual, is we've started making mistakes early, but then we've started to slowly stamped them out.
This is just going back to what Eros is saying. Of course, this is all not serious.
Well, I've never been one to shy away from my opinion, I'll tell you that. Wolf settings. How long is it? Wait, are they actually going to take this free kick or what?
Yeah, finally.
That hit the... Oh, he was offside.
Was he offside? I just looked like he just kicked it out. Like
Yeah, well, he looked off.
all right, Palace. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, either way.
Oh, okay. Come on. What happened? Oh, come on. That would have been a second goal for Chelsea, but foul. Ref called or blew the whistle.
He called the whistle. He said, "You
Oh, offside. Wait,
motherfucker."
offside for what?
Don't let me get started on immigrants.
Oh yeah.
From the Peruvian, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
Well, I think one thing about Prime we'll be happy with, we're talking about game management. So far, we've done reasonably well, but Palace haven't got at us. Good turn.
This is
Neto?
the bullshit that like if you see the offside, just call it because it just goes to like that the opportunity from Neto doesn't count because apparently there was an offside about 20 minutes ago that they finally had a call.
VAR intervened. I didn't say anything, says Eros.
Bless you, Eros.
Hang on a minute. Was he not offside?
Yeah, I think was it Ezzy that was offside on that?
Yeah,
It happened a long time ago and just
I know. But you couldn't end the passage of play, so to end the passage of play to let them know that it was offside, we're gonna go back and tell us. It's like, thanks. Keep your fucking opinions to yourself, like, damn it.
Oh, Cuckoo, don't get cooked. No.
Brentford are beating Southampton.
No shocker there.
New. It's funny that was an own goal for City, though.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh wow. I mean, West Ham are not in the best form either, so
Probably no one is. No one's in the best form. Everyone's all over the place.
Except for Forest and I would say Newcastle at the moment.
Mm.
Oh, and Liverpool. Yeah. But this is just their go-to since the start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a miracle! They actually called offside a second it happened.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if we can see a greater miracle. Reece James can get on the pitch for half an hour without getting injured.
We're gonna see if he can last more than 3 games.
And
Same goes for Lavia because Lavia is starting to be looking at like not to
was that you in your phone? Is that your phone?
What?
I just heard tink tink.
No, it's nothing. I didn't hear anything.
All right, sorry. Is that I'm saying I must be going crazy, or I must have been pushing my own buttons or something. Because never mind. Let me check something. Oh no, that.
Kufa on goal.
Here we go. Neto on the ground.
All right.
Sorry,
The
yeah.
24-minute mark.
Sorry, that's what it is. All right, I've just worked out what it is.
Your head, Wolfie.
No.
Things.
No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. You know when you go on certain feeds that you're not supposed to be seeing, and you see the message bar in the right hand corner, and and it's people messaging. It's going bonk bonk bonk. What is people a message? So I just had to go and click the little mute button.
I got you.
Yeah, it was all in my head. No, but yeah, we don't watch illegal streams here, so you're right. It was all in my head, Rossi. We don't do anything illegal here. Someone passed me my weed.
Speaking of which, maybe at halftime.
Yeah, and a minute, at the rate this is going, we're shooting the sheriff, so it's all good.
Exactly. And right now, nothing's changing. Whatever we're doing is working. It's been good.
Good, all right. bit
Don't
touchy.
Anything.
Here we go. All right, we're in third. Hey, at the moment.
Good block.
When do Forest play tomorrow? Or tonight?
I think tomorrow.
Excuse me.
Who it's against? Is it Fulham? Oh, good pass.
Yeah. No. I think it's Monday. Oh, they got Wolves away.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. Oh,
yeah,
comes Chelsea. Oh, but Palmer didn't stick his foot out in time. That's surprising because he's usually sharp with that. That's the second one right there.
It's Monday, Stepsy. Forest on Monday. Yes, sir. We get Wolves. We're at Molineux. So, well, I'll tell you what, there's goals in this game for us, though, because we're starting to press them further up the pitch, and it's starting to make them make mistakes.
Did you see the Palmer miss?
Yeah. But we're getting better. Would be next.
Yeah.
Snooze fest. Could be. You never know.
Forest versus Wolves. I don't know. I feel like it might be a good game.
Yeah, there's going to be goals in that. Well, it could go one of either two ways. They play like very shut down, or that'll be very open.
That's a goal, Palmer. How do you miss, or how do you not stick your foot out on time?
No, he just didn't make it.
It's like his reaction was really delayed.
Just froze, I guess.
Stop, cuckoo. Alright, here it is.
All this playing across the back makes me nervous, man.
Yep. Alright, Sancho finds Enzo. Oh, what a save from Henderson. Great. So we're about to waste another chance with the corner.
What minute are you on?
27, 26, 27, 28.
26:30, yeah?
Okay, so about like a minute ahead.
Sorry, I was just checking all those illegal feeds that I said I didn't have.
Come on, Colwell. Let's get a goal. When's the last time one of our in the league game, has a center back scored? Oh! Josh was all alone. Didn't get his.
Was it 1-1?
No. It's a corner kick for Chelsea, but it's like Josh had a great opportunity. No one was on him. Just hits it wide.
No one was on him. Pulls. Double pulls. Exclamation point.
All right, Palace. If he passes it to the left, oh, thank God he didn't see him. But if he makes that cross, it's done. Skis. Oh wow, on the money. But thankfully it was a shit header. I don't know why he went for the header. He had time. All right. Bomber to Enzo.
We go again.
Yeah, we need the second goal. If not, like I said, that 1-0 draw is looking likely because it looks like we're gonna concede.
We always look like we're going to concede.
Yeah, but it's just that was bad. Any other team that spots the man on the left, that's goal. It's a tap in pretty much.
And what minute are you on now?
29th minute.
Oh, okay. I just think that's it. To
Yeah.
accept that I'm not going to be able to catch up with JPT. He's just got faster than anything at the moment.
Everton, Cherry. Yeah, no, that one I feel it was gonna be a low scoring game anyways. Didn't know what to predict from Bournemouth, but I still see Bournemouth as a 1-0.
What? You never know because certain
Mhm.
games you think are going to be boring end up being really good. So you never know.
Didn't they have like a 3-2 like thriller earlier this season? Or was it Everton? Or was it no? It was the Cherries that came back to win at
Yeah,
the 1-1,
Bournemouth. It was Bournemouth. Yeah, and I think they won 3-2.
3-2. So yeah, but now they're playing what at Goodison? Or they're playing at was it
Well,
Vitality
Bournemouth are
Stadium?
actually a decent team. It's just the way
Yeah.
Everton try and shut everyone down. That's what's going to make it boring. It's going to be Dash Football 101, man.
Yep. As who called it barbarian football? Barbarian tactics.
Man
That was
City and
hilarious.
Brentford lead in their matches, says Stepsy. Big up. I don't know, half of the nil goals with the nil to Cherries. That'd be an interesting match.
Brentford, yeah.
Remember, when the game comes to games with Everton, always carry your decimal point. You're going to need it.
Oh, great flick.
Pardon?
Corner.
I'm joking.
Corner kick for Chelsea.
I misheard. Brick eating football Dash. Well, to be fair to him, if you look at what I do like, because his Burnley team knew how to attack, and they were quite ferocious in like set pieces and stuff like that. So
Turf Moor 2 was a bit tricky to play at with Dyche.
great win for Newcastle against the Spuds earlier. Well, every time the Spuds lose is a great defeat. So they're just doing what they do, man.
Where are they now? Like
Bro, they're where they always been, where they don't matter.
No.
You know,
Cleared away from
I'll check for you. Spurs
I wanna say
table.
12th or 13th.
They're
Especially
12th.
after today. Oh my god, and they could drop more so today. I just want to see what the
Hang on, because Palace, Palace are 15th. They're above Everton, but just above. So I'm not being funny. On Barrett comparisons, we should be beating these guys. But then again, Newcastle were 5th now as well. They're 2 points behind Forest. They're 3 points behind us. This is interesting. City winning their game. They're fucking right behind Newcastle, but with a point. Bournemouth, strangely enough, are behind Man City, just above Everton. Fulham have still got a game to play. They can leapfrog everybody if everything stays the same and they win their game. It's so crazy, man. The top 10 is so tight. Pause. Pardon me. Pause. Double pause. Mick Jagger pause.
actually no. My thing go mute.
Pardon?
Oh, say that's like did my mic go mute? Actually no. Look, Spurs might stay in 12th after the weekend just because right now with West Ham score they'll be at 13th. Man United playing Liverpool. I think we could all say that should be a win for Liverpool, so that they'll stay there. Hopefully Palace, stay with losing to Chelsea. And then even if Everton win, it won't be enough to leapfrog over Spurs. So yeah, so it looks like they'll stay in 12th.
Expressions must have been hitting meltdown. It's like watching the Powerpuff Girls, fam. I can't believe that I'm watching this kindergarten cop settings, fam. What am I looking at here?
What's
up
man
anyway.
talking about? Something about EastEnders, something about rock and roll football. Hey, I don't know, this man's funny, but
Phil Mitchell
yeah.
football. Yeah. Wolfie has no care for the Spurs. No, I don't.
Oh shit, what a cross. Oh, thank God that took a last touch. That was gonna go for goal.
For them or for us?
For Mateta for Palace. Man, whoever gave the ball over to who is that? Sar? Or is that LaCroix?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Ooh, shit, that was close.
That little deflection off of Cole was what saved us because that beat Sanchez.
Oh, luckily it didn't go on target.
But please, just have this be a shit corner. Don't go to Mateta.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like it takes a little bounce on the underneath of his foot.
Oh God. You know what always hurts is that whenever we go against one of our old players, they tend to score. I have a feeling that he might be on the score sheet today.
Bro, Josh McCracken could come back out of retirement, bro, and could score against us, bro.
Has he retired for real?
Well, he might as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the defender, the right back that
I'm not biased.
Oh!
I'm not biased, Stepsy. It's just they're doing what they've always done.
Okay, good call. Sanchez. Not biased.
Why is it?
Oh,
Why
yeah,
is it? He's pushing people in the build-up. I don't get it. Like, why is? Who's that wrestling with Mateta in the? He looks so small. Oh no! Why is Enzo Fernandez on Mateta, bro? I don't get that.
It's weird because I feel like they did the same thing when it was every other player that's like taller than him. I feel like they did this with Holland. They did this with Gabriel. It's like, bro, come on.
We need some size in that team. Excuse me.
Resca just told Enzo, I need you to mark him. Just keep in mind, he's a black Frenchman, so I know how you feel about him. Use that aggression, and just just chopping him down.
Oh dear.
Oh, what a ball! Oh, block. All right, good.
Late Palace from late pressure from Palace, or later.
Okay. All right, good block from Sancho, and then throw in.
Stepsy, what? The Spurs are the only team in the world that have a song for them that everyone knows and everyone sings. Because if I say, "What do we think of Tottenham?"
Shit.
What do we think of shit?
Tottenham.
And the thing is, every London club says that to them now.
Mm-hmm.
Not just Arsenal. We say that to them. West Ham says that to them. Fulham says that to them. We all say that to them now. And I'm not being funny. Most of the other London clubs actually in the Premier League are higher than them. Maybe
at this point.
Brentford may be the exception.
And I feel like Brentford will finish. Yeah, they are currently above them, and I feel like they should stay above them at the end of the season.
They're rubbish, man. They just can't defend.
Nope. And that highline football with kids as center backs and pretty much in the whole defense now that Udogie's out, and Fraser, Forster, and goal. Good God.
Now they got no more Van Dam, Van de Ven.
Exactly. And Vicario being out. That's. Oh, what a ball! Jackson, please don't fuck this up. Oh my God! Please tell me that was saved.
Yeah, please tell me that was saved.
Please tell me, because if that was just a off target, that's sad. That was a beautiful ball from Palmer. Good cut to the inside from Jackson. Tries to go for the outside. Did he go for the outside shot? Like with his foot? Yep. Went to Vasconcelos.
Look, he didn't score. That was the thing.
No. Yeah. I think he tried to do a little too much by trying to score from outside of his boot, but
Eric says Foster and the Fosters.
Awesome.
Well, that's what always made me laugh about the joke about Stella Artois. Was there ever a lady called Stella that drunk Stella Artois? That would have been. Why didn't when that finished? Why didn't That's a terrible miss, and he knows it. I don't. You tried to be like clever, and you ended up making it look stupid.
Right.
And then I've seen the replay of it because like use your other foot. Well, can't you shoot off your left foot?
He shot with his. He shot with his.
He
With
shot
his
with
right,
his
didn't he?
right foot. Yeah, he shot with his
Yeah.
right. Use your left foot. And that was always bending away, by the way. That was never
Oh.
going in.
Yep. Yeah. I'm not sure. Like he can score with his left, can he, or is he shit with his left?
Well, all good strikers can use both feet, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
Henri could finish with his left and his right. Raul could finish with his left and his right. Ronaldo could finish with his left and his right.
Yeah, but you're talking about world class players. I mean, let's say let me.
Bro, all players train their weaker foot, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I get it, but it's like you might not have the best shot with it. I'm sure Palmer has scored with both.
Well, it's not like
left
the one he did
foot.
with his right was the most spectacular, was it? Like,
No, that
fucking
was
hell.
stupid. I mean, yeah, should have just gone with the simple option. Just try to place it with your left.
Place
to
it
kind of
exactly, yeah. Even I like everyone trains their weaker foot.
Oh, great free kick for Palace in the dangerous area.
You could toe punt that and get that on target.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, look, I told you we're gonna struggle to get the second goal.
Because I don't know. Do you play soccer at JPT or do you ever play it? Did you
That's
ever used to play?
goalkeeper.
Did you ever play football, JPT? Did you ever play it like as a player at any point?
Yeah,
Or just-
as a goalkeeper, but not as like an outfield player.
Well, we'll put it this way, right? I'll tell you what. Well, even as a goalkeeper, right? Would you find there's certain things you like to do with your left foot that you don't like to do with your right? But there's certain things you like to do with your right foot you don't like to do with your left. Because I like to pass with my left foot, but I like to like blast it with my right.
I can pass with my right, but if you're expecting me to like boot up I have to use my left, and even my right foot passes are not even all that great. It's just please be within 10 yards away from me, so I know I don't fuck this up and turn into Rob Sanchez.
When you're getting paid all that money, you should be able to use both feet. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Get it? I mean, but that's the end. Money shouldn't be a thing because the same thing goes to the saying like, oh, why are they people bitching about them playing extra games when they're getting paid like hundreds and hundreds of thousands per week? Like, yeah, still your body's not gonna like magically become magic. That was terrible. But it's
It's
just
a
gonna
kind
also become like was it perfect all around?
City
I
of God.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, especially with all the training they have throughout their lives. All right,
Bro,
free kick.
I've seen 8-year-olds train to use their stronger foot.
Yeah.
So train their weaker foot. So I don't see why these guys ain't gonna. And that's the thing. You would expect the coaching to be better. Like
Hi, bro. I'd be surprised if we even hit it on target at times.
the Vikings scored. Sorry, the Vikings scored.
I was like Minnesota Vikings are playing right now.
What's that?
I was like, because you said the Vikings scored. I was like, I didn't know there was NFL today.
Oh
Okay.
no, yeah. So yeah, Conan scored.
Hollins, yeah, should have added him into the parlay. Screw it. Holland is weird because you never know if this guy's even gonna get a shot on target. But if he is, you know it's gonna likely be for goal. But yeah, I mean, what are they playing against? West Ham.
West Ham at home.
Yeah.
No comeback for the for the Yammers. Sorry.
No. Sorry, Budgie. Sorry, early doors.
Yeah. Sorry, boys.
But we're not done with our game, of course not.
Oh no. There is a fat piece of humble pie on the table, and I'm ready to munch it because that's just how we play. Oh, that was good build up though. Kuka's ball was. Why shouldn't? No, Kuka didn't do too much wrong, to be fair. Concedo. Oh.
Casero, I feel like he's the only decent one that has or only one with a decent shot from distance. And I'm not talking about like Cole Palmer's like set piece. I'm just like open play shot.
Well, you know what I don't get, yeah? If Cole Palmer likes to shoot from set pieces from far away, why doesn't he like to shoot from far away when he's just running with the ball?
With Cole Palmer?
I
think that might be coach directions.
Because I'm not being funny. I know loads of players that used to love shooting on sight, and that included people like Frank Lampard. And Frank Lampard was a cheap.
Speaking of which, Palmer just took the shot, but just went over the bar.
All right. Listen up, Frank Lampard. A lot of these goals he scores were from outside the box. A lot of people remember that, but I do. That you guys used to do score some beauties from outside the box. Fat Frank.
A lot of players did. Alex, Luis. I mean, it's
Even Diego Costa used to like shooting from outside the box.
Essien.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think that's coach's directions. You know,
Poor play, Jackson. That was poor. Look
Yeah,
where
we
you're
can help him.
passing.
It's got to be halftime soon.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, it's been better than what I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
We're keeping Palace in the game. We should have buried this.
we are
20
we are
minutes
keeping
ago.
Palace in the game, but we're not. We're still 1-0 up. So as long as that's the way it is, until that changes,
Nope.
I have to say it with gritted teeth. But it's not like I can do anything to change it. This is
Any changes you would make at halftime, or anyone that you see needs to be subbed off?
well, to be honest, no. Because who do you bring on that hasn't had an argument with this guy in one way or the other?
Yeah.
So, Tosin has been dropped. Diassi's been dropped. Maduiki's been dropped. Nkunku never starts. Reece James never fit.
Has Neto been involved in the game? Really? I feel like I haven't.
He has. He's made a couple of turns and he's been brought down a couple of times, but he's not really been involved in any other quality, no. He's been a bit of a passenger. That's an idea. You could take Maduiki. You could take Neto off or whatever. I think Neto needs to play on the left a bit, to be honest.
That's on the left.
Because one thing about it is with him, to protect the ball properly, because he's a left-footed player, to protect the ball properly, he needed to be on the left side, on the touchline. Because that's the one thing about it is because that's the thing, is when players like to shield the ball, if you're playing on the right and you're left-footed, it's actually easier for people to take the ball off you. Same thing with right-footed players the right-footed players on the left, because you've got the ball inside on the defender's side, where typically you want it on the outside, away from the defender. Just saying.
Yeah, it goes back to like
that's the coach oozing out of me. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but it goes back to like, well, we getting paid all this money. You should be able to cross with your left and be efficient with your weaker foot on, even though it's,
you know what it is, bruv, right? It's like this is the difference between fundamental footballers, right? Your typical Frank Lampard of the generation of 20 years ago, right? Or when he was growing up in the 90s, he would have done what Henry would have done, what Vieira would have done. He's putting in extra training sessions, bruv. When everybody else is finished and they're going home, this guy's going off and practicing finishing on his own. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, the typical footballer is Jadon Sancho. When he's not playing in matches or training, he's playing Fortnite.
Yeah. These guys, I don't know, just kind of like took the foot off the gas and wanted to develop their game. I'm not sure. Do you think that's more due to the wages? People are getting crazy amounts now.
No, man, it's just the general consensus on footballers nowadays, because everyone wants that little magical Messi wannabe. Everyone's just like, just leave them alone and let them play. Sancho's a great example of that. Neto's a great example of that. Right, in terms of like, do these boys really, 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 really go out and look to improve their game, or they're just happy with the way they are? It depends. Big up JK in the building. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing well. We really need to look at a striker in this window. I agree with you 100%. And I'm not being funny. There's a squad. I'm not being funny. If we can, there's a squad a hole opening up, because I think we could all simply safely say Mudrik's contract's getting terminated, because if nothing's come out of this by now, he's quietly going to get swept away now. I think, because I'm not being funny, it should be long enough now where they could do another test or whatever else. That should be coming to a head soon. So I think Mudrik's contract's going to get terminated from the way things are looking, unless there's a massive drastic turnaround. And then Christopher Nkunku supposedly wanting to leave as well. there's still plenty of, like we said on Blues Brothers the other day, there's still plenty of room for improvement in this team. Definitely the squad. Definitely, we haven't got one. Not a proper one. Not yet. Not for me.
Yeah, no. I mean, striker is a concern, but I mean, with what we have available on loan that we can call back, I would leave the wingers alone. I would leave the midfield alone. As far as like for buying,
No, our midfield, we
players.
still need a ball, unless you're bringing
You know, I'm saying
Uchi
bring
back
back.
off.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Unless you bring, we still
Bring
need.
back Leslie.
Well, unless they bring back Leslie, you still need a ball-winning midfielder. If Reece James is never going to be fit ever again, we need another right back. With Wesley Fofana being out again and injured for the rest of the season, and Diassi also being shown that he's not being trusted, and with Badashil not fit as well, you need another centre back. I think you need another left back as well. If you're not going to play Vega there or anybody else, because Gusto can't invert on the left.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. Was that leave the attack alone, the midfield we can recall back from loans, just help address the defensive problems because especially with center back, yeah, we're gonna have an issue. Gusto and James and Josh, I don't even think the right back thing. And even if James is injured again, I'd still feel fine with Josh as a backup to Gusto. Left back we need because Chilwell's not in the plans, and we're begging people.
That's the other guy that needs to be gone as well. Fucking Chilwell.
He doesn't want to take a wage cut. I'm like, you selfish piece of fuck. Why you're not even ever healthy? Why do you deserve to keep the wages that you currently have? So I mean, that's one guy, and then what is it? Just mostly center back, striker, and for the love of God, I doubt we'll get this addressed because Russell's gonna die on the Sanchez hill. Is a goalkeeper.
An Irishman and Mexican walk into a bar. The Mexican wins, and then the Scottish girl got herself blocked in the comments.
Hey, she's undefeated. Her Rangers are undefeated in 2025.
Bro, fuck that. She's freezing, man. That's all it is. She's cold. She's more cold than Palmer right now. And I hope your teeth are clanking with the way you made that bloody entrance about an Irishman. She walked straight in with not even smash the likes, smash the subscribe button. It's straight in with the racist jokes. Like, damn, Rosie. Like, goddamn. Yeah, all right, yeah. Hello, Rosie. How are you today? Fucking.
Hey, leave our blue sister alone. Let her come into the chat as she wishes to.
Yeah, man. Let her cook. Let her cook. Oh shit, she does that on her channel. Damn. What are you laughing at, Eric? Man, why that going off your face? No, I'm playing. I'm checking.
So, what defenders would you want to bring on if we could? If you were responsible for transfers for this window, who would you bring in?
Whoa! I'll tell you what. I still think, with a left-sided player, I've heard people like Aki mentioned and whatever else. None of them really particularly like my particular file. But I'll tell you one thing that one did get mentioned the other day about Skener when Prime mentioned that the other day about how we went from Inter Milan. You could take him. He's an experienced centre back, bro. Get Alphonso Davies in as well, bro. If his contract's up at Bayern and people compete for him, man, because that's the thing. Like, I know, okay, maybe it's just Abramovich hangover, bro. But I still believe if we're really gonna actually try and turn this team into something, you still have to go out of your way to sign one or two really good players. Because I'm not being funny, as you said, defensively we have not got it, bro. Now, if they're going to build the team around Kuka as our main left back, then me personally, I think if we was to use Vega more as a left-sided player, we wouldn't need to go into it. But yeah, because I'm just mentioning big names here when I say things like Skener and Alphonso Davies, but they're not realistic because they're not going to look at Chelsea right now and think, I want to go there when Real Madrid could be calling me. I doubt it. Just being realistic. But I do think, actually, we should start maybe trying to get one or two of Everton's players. Because they've got a good little left back sitting there we could take off of them.
Same thing with Robinson from Fulham, but it looks like Man U are looking at him more closely than we are.
Well, we did happen to sign him in Matson. It's a shame. Well,
Yep.
what about McGinn? Would you take McGinn off them for the
Um,
midfield?
I don't know. I mean, he's used everywhere at Villarreal at the moment, but I don't know if we should go for him. Let me see, because there was one player in Everton I wanted to take. So I want to see how old they are before I commit to this.
Mm-hmm. It's alright.
Uh, yeah, no, he's too old. I was gonna say Tarkowski would have been good, but he's too old. And then Branthwaite will be good, but I don't think that they'll let him go. Didn't he just join Everton like not too long ago?
I think so.
Since 2019? Let me see, that can't be. If it is, that's crazy. But yeah, no, yeah, it is kind of more like the Roman hangover. I don't think Davies is gonna come just because of Real Madrid, I think, are more likely linked with him than anything.
You know what? Yeah. You know if it's you know who you could sign as a left back and
2023.
left back cover for Kuka. What about Malenko from Everton? Because he's actually quite a good defender. He gets in there, he defends, he works with grit. He can play left back. He won't sit there crying too much. Going from Everton to Chelsea, you wouldn't. He's actually, I like him, and I'm not being funny. He might be another Ukrainian super soldier, but you
That's the
never
one thing
know.
I'm worried about. I don't want
I
to hear
wouldn't
any
mind.
other
I wouldn't mind seeing
Romanian.
Robertson though. He's all right. I wouldn't mind seeing him.
Polanco would, yeah, I think would be suited for us. But the thing is that Robinson's just going to be, I think the price tag on him is going to be ridiculous. And also, too, I don't think that they'll sell to their direct rivals again. Even though
What about Gogi? Would you take a Gogi?
nah, no.
Mm.
That one I'm more because he's out on injury again. Let's see how if it's a serious injury because I don't want to buy an injury-prone defender again.
Yeah, we got enough at the club as it is.
Yep.
Right. Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to quickly go make a cup of tea before the second half starts. And I'm a little bit peckish, so I want to go eat something. I'll be right back.
No problem. My God. At this point, I think at the 60th minute, Jackson needs to come off. And for the love of God, please, no Nkunku as the 9. If anything, put Palmer over. Yeah, Palmer over to the right, and Nkunku as the 10, or even Joao Felix. But if we put in Nkunku as the 10, I think that'll be better for if we do use Gyu for finally for once. Bring back the Conference League type of attack. That's gonna be terrible, man. They're gonna equalize. Ain't no way Sanchez is gonna keep a clean sheet. No. Like I said, if Maresca makes another late substitution, especially the first one comes at the 75th minute or later, I have some questions. It doesn't seem like he's adapting with what he has available up front. Not feeling good. Not feeling good about this lead. Right now, yeah, probably just Jackson. I don't know what it is, but he's just ever since he was kept on the bench for the Southampton game, he has not played well. I know he got the goal versus Brentford. The majority of the game he was pretty bad. If Palmer's having a bad game, either switch him over to the right. You can put Neto over onto the left, or if you want to keep Central left, fine. But still, yeah, put in Cuckoo or Felix as a 10. And Can't really switch the midfield. That's the thing. We're one Caicedo injury away from our team completely capitulating. Defense, I think everyone's been playing, decent. Really much concern there. If we have a 2-goal lead, or even if it's the last 10 minutes of the game, maybe even 15 minutes of the game, bring on James to lock down to hold on to the scoreline. And let's think, who would he come off for? Would it be Enzo? Have Cucurella go into the pivot with Caicedo? Anyway, Caicedo's screwed playing the full 90 minutes. He has to. Just pray to God he doesn't get injured. This is not good. Not good. Hopefully Lavia's back into the lineup, or back on the bench, but for the next game, whoever that is, not sure who is that. Villa? All right. No. Next game after this, besides the FA Cup, Bournemouth. So definitely I think we would need him for that. Bournemouth can surprise anyone. You have Wolves after. Then hopefully a city that's not finding their form again after winning favorable games. So would this be 2 in a row for them? First win streak in how many games? Yep. Yeah, no, the Everton score was somewhat, you could have called that. Yeah, but City or Leicester City, they're always going to lose. West Ham, not surprised there. I don't think they're going to come back from that. And then Brentford at home. That one might be a surprising result. And Ipswich, please do us a favor and just dunk on City. Please fight to be out of relegation zone, relegation danger. What's your prediction for the other games this weekend? Liverpool Wolves. Yeah, I got Liverpool winning. Should be a 3-goal game at least. I had a whole things going. I had like Salah to score or assist, goal, at least 1 goal in the first half. Wolves, who do they have? Who do they have right now? I gotta see the rest of the games. I bet on everything except for the Bournemouth Everton game, uh, and Arsenal Brighton, just because I don't know how to call that one. Sunday's games, Liverpool, that's an easy call. Fulham, I didn't bet, and I'm probably missing one game, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Wolves, no, I'm not calling that one. Wolves for Forest, maybe under 4 goals, but just to keep it safe. But that can go either way, either a high scoring affair or a 1-0, either Chris Wood or who is that one center back that's killing me for them right now. It's like Milinkovic or something. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a tough one to call, at least in my opinion. All right, second half is kicked off. House with the ball. No subs, so no surprise there from Maresca. Let me see. Actually, has there been any substitutions? Oh, I don't know what happened there, but cool. This computer sucks. Yeah. Yeah. No. No substitutions. Okay. So Chelsea are pressing up against Palace. Does seem to be phasing Glasner and his men. Sanchez coming up for the ball. Please just kick it out of bounds. And he does. Thank God. No cross. Nope, he didn't kick it out of bounds. But at least he kicked it up on the right flank. All right, an easy ball back to him. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I know, Miss Wolfie. We should have, but we had to be charitable over the holidays. Unfortunately, don't worry. I think your new manager is gonna save you from or save Wolves from relegation. Because if they stuck with O'Neil, it's like yeah, then my uh would have been a prediction. I was hoping that to happen anyways, but that Wolves were gonna be relegated if they stuck with O'Neil. Just because of the goals that they were that they were allowing. 2-1 Brighton. Who knows? Who knows? I know with no Saka, it's gonna be a bit tricky. Let's see if the Jesus miracles are still going through the holidays, and then who Arteta has in the back four. Because if Party's as a right back, questionable, but at times it works for him. So, I wonder if the lab's actually going to come to Chelsea, and if so, how much? Because I really doubt we're going to get Osimhen, which is crazy. Because even with the deduction that Arsenal taking off for Sterling, we get rid of Sterling, we can give the wages that Osimhen's asking for, and it's that should have been 1-1. That should have been a goal. Luckily, Palace missed. What was that, Eze? Yeah, on pretty much with all that space in the box, dead center of the box too. Gusso's coming back to help. Caicedo. Yeah, they're knocking on the door. You can make money off of that. I wish. I wish. And thank you, Rosie, for putting up the links for everybody on the chat. All right, here comes Palace to the right. Luckily, runs out of space, and Cucurella shuts him down. Munoz is causing a bit of problems. Oh no, it's a okay. I guess a throw-in. Oh, Caicedo can't let him do the 1-2 on you. Okay, good reaction from Sanchez. Oh my God, gets it right back to the up. How the hell do you give the ball back when your teammate is 2 feet away from you? Oh man, Chelsea are feeling the pressure right now. Yep, Palace came out the gate swinging for the second half. All right, ball given right back to Palace from clearance. The players look a bit lost at the moment. Not the best. Yeah. Hope you're recovering well, Miss Wolfie. Um, just be safe. I know the weather out there must be terrible. The nurse needs a nurse, but my boy Wolfie is trying to be the best male nurse in the world right now. The old she has her own Greg Fokker. For any Meet the Parents fans. Okay. Gusto barely keeps the ball on the pitch. All right, can we do something? I feel like, Pals have been all over us since the second half started. Looking stagnant. So, is it across the box? Uh, Bounces over to Jackson, just doesn't get the shot off in time. Back over to Gusto. Again, Gusto inverting into the 10 role. Why? Gaylord. Gaylord Rayner. Mm. Shot play long ball, gives it right back to Palace.
Wait, what have I missed? Why the hell have Gaylord Rayner?
Yeah, because I was saying that because Miss Wolfie needs her own nurse. The nurse needs a nurse. So I said Wolf is doing his best to be a male nurse for her. It's like she has her own Gaylord Fokker or Greg Fokker.
Oh, okay. Right, now I'm up to date. You bastards. What's been going on in the chat that I've missed?
Oh, it aged well, Rosie. Just if you can't watch the first two, no need to watch the third movie. From what I heard, it sucked.
What, Meet the Fockers?
The Meet the Fockers was good. It was the other one. The one where they have kids.
Meet the Little Fuckers.
I think that's what it actually was. Meet the Little Fockers. Stupid ball.
Got me against 2-1 Brighton. You've got a computer that sucks, could make money on that. Yeah. Look at all the porn stars. Rosie, Miss Wolfie. How are you, Rosie? Wagwan, Miss Rose, says Miss Cullen. I'm lovely. Thanks for asking. Happy New Year, by the way. Hey, Donna, you well? Happy New Year to you. Hello, Glaswegian Princess from Jerry. And how are you? Wow, there's a lot of chats and they're still coming. Hey, Jerry, how are you, sir?
Brentford 2. City 3. Jeez.
Wait a minute, my cat's trying to escape. 1 second.
Let's see who the Brentford goal was, and also let me see who scored for City. I'm sure the chat will update me before this before Google does. He milked the cat. He's got a cat too.
Right, let the cat out. Who let the cat out?
Oh, good save, Sanchez. Great reaction.
I can't leave the house. I've not been for a week. Surrounded by black ice, Jerry. It was snowing last night. Have you watched Incident Proposal? Love Demi Moore.
Incident Proposal is a good movie.
City 3.
Corner kick to Palace.
Brentford 2. The champs are back. Yeah, I'm sure they are.
All right, collected from Sanchez. Easy. All right, Holland with the brace right now. All right, good. Come on, guys. Come on, go, 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 go. So you see Neto overlapping. You see Jackson. You had Jackson.
We had Jackson.
There was just an easy through pass to Jackson. They were taking him one-on-one with the goalkeeper. But we try to play it out wide.
So what minute are you on?
56.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about the break from the start? Yeah, that was a good little counter though. They should have just done it a bit more clean,
Hmm. But it's
especially
like
when
you
they got
see,
men
like
over.
there was just that lane that he could have just laid it off to Jackson, but
Yeah,
even Jackson saying that you had me, but why did you play it? I think it was over to Enzo or to Neto on the right.
see him screaming for handball as well.
Yeah, there's the thing. We shouldn't be needing to screen for a handball when we should be up by 2 or 3 already.
VAR Brentford goal got chopped.
Oh, it didn't
Nico
count.
seems to renew his OF subscription. Oh dear. City 4. Maybe Astrid needs to send him a motivator. Yeah, you're right.
Maybe renew it like a subscription. Still
Oh,
says
it
2
is.
0. I mean, actually, no. Yeah, no, they took it away. That's a hell of a prediction.
Yeah, West Ham have been holding corn recently. A lot of it. Pardon me. Well, seems to be same again from the first half that it was in the second, for what I've seen of it so far. Us trying to keep the ball. Would you make any subs right now, JPT? And if you did, who would you bring on?
I would say if Jackson is still not having a good game, then bring on Gu, or even I'm wondering if we can get a better version of Jackson over on the left wing, which is like what his natural position, the left or right wing. But
I think it was
yeah,
the right.
I mean, is it the right? Either way, but then if that's the case, put Neto over on the left and then Jackson on the right, and then put Gu up front. But I think
It's
we'll
not
most
bad,
likely
but I want
beat.
to see more energy from Chelsea. Because we just kind of we're going into that second gear sort of mood.
So I'm saying once we got the goal, we switched off.
Yeah.
Again, repeat story.
Yes, sir.
I was just saying that get ready to see either Caicedo or Enzo play for a full 90 again. Like I said, we're one Caicedo injury away from our season completely being in the fucking gutter.
I agree. Villa have just got 1-0 up. Jerry, Rosie, I'll be moving to Glasgow in June. Oh, there you go, Ro.
Nice.
You have a bit of company over there. So they're the ice. Well, again, we're just trying to pass it around. At least they stopped catching us in transition. They're just sitting deep.
Oof. Yeah, but while you were gone, they looked like the better side. For the first 10 minutes or so, because it looked like they should have gotten an equalizer. I think it was Eze with a shot. Luckily, he just hit it wide. So, like I said, that goal's coming unless we make some changes. But the thing is, that who can we bring on in defense besides James? It's still way too early for James to be coming on to see out the result.
Well, if you wanted to take someone off out of the defence, who would you take on what? Who would you take out?
I'm saying it's not really because the only one I would really take out is Colwell. But we don't have another left center back unless we bring on Vega, and he's not going to do that. If you're trying to bring on James, maybe that's where we can take out Caicedo, or even most likely it'll be Enzo. Put Cucurella next to Caicedo, move Gusto over to the left, and then James on the right, or even James as right center back and Josh over on to the right.
Jerry asks, "What's your take on Enzo Fernandez's performance today? How would you rate it?"
It's all right.
Yeah, for me,
6 out of 10, maybe.
yeah, 6 or a 5. He hasn't done anything particularly special.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
He's just done it. Well, he's played a role, but he's not played the role. If that makes sense, he's just done what a lot. Ooh,
Or one mistake away.
yeah, and that long pass from Gusto to Sanchez.
Play it now. Sorry.
Aye. It's alright. I'm watching the same shit you are, so I appreciate that. Yeah, they're trying to keep on. The thing is, with us, we were trying to cap. Do you remember the Newcastle game, JPT? But we were kind of trying to play behind them, and then they adapted. That's what they've done here, because they keep on trying to spin the the Palace defenders on the halfway line, and it's not working anymore. Especially Neto, he's struggling. I think Madueke might have to come on soon. Because yeah, Pedro. I like Pedro Neto, but he's had a tough game.
Yeah, no. I mean, do you think we see a better Neto over onto the left opposed to the right?
Not really. I just think at the minute it's just the tactics just don't suit him. Oh wow, that went right across the face of their goal as well.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and I mean
that. Whoa! Ow! Wait, that would look a bit.
No foul. Yeah, no foul, no pen, no nothing, no call, no look at VAR. Inside the box, Neto won the ball.
Yeah, I need to see another replay of that. Yeah, see what I mean about Neto though? He's just had no luck, bro. It's just.
Ooh.
Yeah, that one hurt as well, didn't it?
That was a yellow card, but there's no way it's a yellow card. That's a 50-50 ball.
Wait, who got a yellow card?
I think it might be either Colwell or... No, yeah, Colwell. No, yeah. Oh, actually, no. Never mind. Yeah, he got him. Studs to the ankle.
Edgy stuff from Chelsea right now. Edgy stuff.
Wow.
He chose on the side of the city. Leicester have just equalised. Brentford now have gone 2-0 up.
There you go. Is this Villa without Duran, or is he done with his suspension?
That was a good clean tackle on there, actually.
No,
getting a bit feisty.
You'll see in the replay that he missed the ball and got his ankle.
No, what you mean for Colwell?
Yeah. Oh, talking about for the.
I'm talking about for Neto. It was a good challenge.
I thought Neto won the ball. I was like, that looked like should have been looked at, but at one angle looked like he won the challenge or the defender.
Yeah, he wins the ball, then he catches him on the follow through.
Yeah.
From Neto, but yeah, Colwell, that's a yellow card.
That's a yellow. All right, good switch from Enzo. Great ball. Neto gets a shot blocked twice. One of the Palace players are limping off, but it looks like he's carrying through. What is that? It's not Gay, is it? Mitchell. Okay. Now I would say, yeah, take off Jackson, bring on Guiu.
Do you want to hear the championship? Do we want to hear the championship scores? Not particularly rosy, but if you want to share a couple that you find interesting, but you can. I'm more worried about my team doing their job, respectively, about anybody else in the championship. I don't worry about them. I'm worried about what I'm looking at. Up to you. I just need to. This whole this performance is like it's just going flatter and flatter. There's no energy in our performance. Just someone, please take the game by the scruff of the neck and get something sorted. Jeez.
No one in attack is doing that, or you can't really expect that from anyone in up front. 66 minute and still no substitution from Maresca. We're gonna pick up a lot more injuries by the end of the month.
Well, the thing is, this is getting to a very scrappy game. At the beginning of the game, it was very controlled and we were passing. Now it's turning into exactly what the kind of like the Ipswich game was, and it's all hard tackles and.
Oh my God! See, we're just one mistake in the back from conceding this goal. It's almost like Poch, where second half we would just not come out at all.
Yep.
Especially in the last 20 minutes, because you know we have PTSD for last season. 70 minutes hit, and he's like, okay, well, let's see us hit the panic button now. You're playing flat. No one's moving, and yet they're gonna have 1 to 2 against each player every time the pass is made. Well, foul for Crystal Palace on their own half. Keira Knightley. Yeah, it is flat. Actually, whatever happened to her, Crane? Besides Pirates of the Caribbean, I have no idea what the hell she's been up to.
Who?
Keira Knightley.
No, she's been doing TV shows and movies.
Has she? I just haven't seen anything other than Pirates.
How flat Keira Knightley? Oh, that's harsh.
Taylor Swift. I hope. I mean, I doubt there's any Swifties in the chat. I mean, the only one I'm guessing is either Rosie, and not sure. Oh God! Oh, here they come. Oh, thank goodness with the block. That's almost a repeat of Eze's shot on goal.
Yeah, go on. What was you gonna say?
I wasn't sure if Rosie or Kate or Taylor Swift fans was like, yeah, sorry.
No, I can sit there with my hand on my heart and say that. Yeah, I don't think my Kate is a Swifterite or whatever. It's like the Bieberites, whatever the hell they were called. Okay. Now they're gone. Now that Bieber's dead. That's them. Now that boy's been thrown to the wayside where he belongs. Probably got knocked out by another security guard. Oh, that was one of the funniest things I ever saw on the internet when I watched that. When Justin Bieber gets knocked out by that security guard and just gets sat down, it's hilarious. West End is much nicer place to live than parts of the West End. Idyllic, and yes, but I grew up in the West End. Definitely not, says Kate. Brentford, VIR, Brentford again. So what is it supposed to be now?
Shoot! All right, Enzo try to place it.
That's a shot, isn't it?
But it goes wide again.
It's just so flat. It's just so flat. You're making me repeat myself. You absolute twat.
Your ass is so flat. Oh! Chance, please. Jackson! My God! Sub him off! Maresca, please! That's a gift from above. You have... Is that Enzo? You have Neto?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, was that a save from Henderson? Looks like he just hit off the side of his boot, his left boot. Because that was going on frame. And it just takes a slight... Like a detour? Nope, of course they're not going to call it that.
He should have passed.
I appreciate he was looking for a goal, but my God, is that the best effort you can have when it's... I mean, fucking Hutchinson managed to score one off of that.
Well,
you know, it
just
took
being
a couple
selfish.
Yeah.
If we do win this game like this, it'll be by the fucking hinge of our teeth.
Brentford pen, good Lordy.
Wait, is VAR having a look at it?
Oh, West Ham got one. All right, cool.
4-1.
Yeah, no,
I think
Southampton.
I think them not getting rid of Moisey was a mistake, to be honest. Now they've just since they got rid of David Moyes, they just plummeted down the table. I don't know, man.
Because where did Moisey leave them? Or he left them at what, like at 8th or 9th, or was it below 10th?
Yeah.
Because
Nothing's
right now they're
ever.
at what?
What do you mean nothing's ever
I'm sorry,
good enough for us? Why are you having to go at us for? What we know?
No, it's not. Because a 1-0 lead, like, it's so nervy with us. Because Lord knows we cannot keep clean sheets. Oh, yep, here goes the mistake. Thank goodness for deflection. Corner kick. Block
Unfortunately,
from Colwell.
well, unfortunately, that's just how the Chelsea games go, Eric. We sit there, we have a score, then go completely flat afterwards, or we don't do anything and we're still flat. And I'm not making any references to Kevin Knightley. Yeah.
Kick taken. Save.
Luckily as well, that deflection could have gone anywhere.
Yep. All right,
Why should the North Why should the North be avoided? May I ask?
Which one?
What that? No. Rosie says parts of the south side are nice, Jerry, and the north side should be avoided. I was just wondering why should the north side of Glasgow be avoided? Do enlighten me. I hate bringing up Arsenal as well, but it's the same song and dance with Arsenal as well. Well, yeah. Lee Gunner syndrome, man said. We alright, woohoo! I'm joking. Big up Lee Gunner.
If we're gonna have a Lee Gunner syndrome, all right, next stream is just gonna be called emergency meeting.
Yeah, we'll call one every night.
Oh God, that's a corner kick? That went like 6 inches off the ground.
Excuse me? Sorry, I didn't realise I was showing when you said 6 inches off the ground. My bad. Sorry, let me check my fly. Oh no, I'm cool.
Oh
Sorry.
shit! And so when the ball back,
there it is.
No.
Hang on. Rosa, north and the east of Glasgow are not nice areas to live in. High crime rates, gangs, fights, etc. That just sounds like Scotland to me, mate. Sorry, I don't mean that in a horrible way. Yeah, it's full like train spotting settings, you know?
Jeez.
Choose life.
The public bathrooms aren't that bad when he had to like somehow fit into the toilet.
Well, if you ever watch Rosie's channel, you would think a sobriety test in Scotland is whether you shagged the arresting officer or not. And if you agree, it's a trap. It's a honey trap.
It's a honey trap.
It's a honey trap. Jerry's just gone red. Oh dear. The West End is pretty. Crime rate is very low. Fair enough. Sorry, Jerry. We hope we haven't made you feel sick. Sorry. Almost as sick as we feel watching this football at the moment.
So it's West Side for life. Oh man. Okay, so it looks like Neto is on the ground.
South side has a lot of money. Is that where we rob? Okay. I'm not being funny. Jackson needs to come off. I think Pedro Neto needs to come off.
Well, like I said, remember, if we don't get any substitutions by the 75th minute.
Sorry, you must be on the 76 or whatever bar now, aren't you?
Yeah, we're 76 minutes and no substitution. We're running these players into the ground.
Mm. No, good,
It's
did a
just
good little turn there. Ooh. Foul, won the
be a good
foul.
be a good tender to bring on James, bring on Gu, bring on Nkuku or Felix or both.
Or all.
Someone. At this point, give
Wait,
us the
what?
water.
I was just reading why Wesley Fofana will miss the rest of the season with a hamstring.
Yep.
Did he rip it?
Is-
Did he rip it again?
I guess it's the man has more leg injuries that we can count.
Yeah.
But either that or his recovery is just taking a delay or a setback. Same. It's the same thing with Benny. That his recovery process has been setback as well.
One would think we need a striker.
Yeah.
Anthony to Arsenal. That's funny.
Anthony Robinson maybe, but Anthony, yeah, better chance at Mark Anthony on the right wing. Man, that guy. I'm sorry, that's Man U's one of the biggest like worst signings. Okay, corner kick for Chelsea. Watch us waste it. Villa 2-1. Okay. Please tell me it was Ollie Watkins. Leon Bailey. Well, we did have a Jamaican invasion a couple days ago, so why not for the Villa scoreline?
I don't think they would describe it as a Jamaican invasion. But
I
there
mean,
you
on the
go.
stream, yeah. On the
Wait,
stream,
wait, hang on. Can anyone explain to me why Vinicius Jr. is getting trolled hard right now?
because of this red card. I didn't see the game.
I
But,
didn't see it. I mean, I need to see it now because this is piqued my curiosity. So one moment.
you know, I got my dad's opinion on it. He's a Madrid fan. Life would have been so much easier if I just spoke Spanish instead of, you know, I'll watch the league that speaks English. um, and he said like it was just a flat from the goalkeeper. And just drew the attention for the ref. What you think, Nazca? What you think, baby girl? She's gonna be my support dog. If he's serious, she's like a
All right,
unlockable.
and everyone's taking the piss out of Jude Bellingham as well because he missed the penalty.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
scored the winner.
Well, that would have been when the finger pointing and stuff came out. And
Go ahead.
wait, did Mbappe's goal count?
No. I think the only ones that scored was Jude and
Vinicius.
Vinicius scored.
Yes, I think Vinicius scored. That guy can't stay on side to save his life, bro.
No, that Barcelona game was embarrassment. I thought we were bad with offsides. Jeez, can you imagine if we actually pulled the trigger and got Mbappe? How bad that combination would have been.
Yeah.
1-0 to Bournemouth. Was it Evan Nielsen with the goal? Or Semenyo?
Bro, Evan Nielsen, that's my guy, bro. I like that dude. Good player.
Yeah,
Did anyone see the turn he did the other day in the build up to their third goal? Or was it the second? I can't remember.
oh my goodness, we're actually going to see Mark Hugh get minutes. Only 10 minutes.
Oh, was that all it was? He gave him a little flick on the back of the head and man went down.
Yep. Yeah, my dad
sad.
was dropping slurs left and right over the phone call.
Bro, Vinicius had to be dragged off the pitch.
Why they gotta do Vinnie Mac like that?
So all it did was piss them off. Hang on, did that count or was that offside as well? Yeah, no. Sorry, I'll take that back. Modric scored their first goal.
David Brooks scored? Did not see that coming.
That was poor, bro. Valencia just gave him the ball back and Jude Bellingham went, thank you.
Brandon just got a yellow, I think, for time wasting to get off the pitch. So that's great.
One of my best friends lived with a footballing boyfriend in a flat in the West End. The rent was that West End rent's astronomical. That's probably gone up by now. Rosie. Bournemouth 1, Everton 0. That's not a surprise. Vinicius Inzaghi. Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 1. Here we go. The gift that keeps on giving.
Yep. Right, so let me see, because it must be way ahead, because right now Gusto's on the ball, unless he just gets a
Well,
stupid
I'm not. Well,
ball.
I'm not being funny. It's not really a surprise, is it?
Nope.
Not really.
Okay, so pass from Sanchez to Palmer that just gets taken away. Two.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, yeah. It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen.
Yes, it was.
No need to bring on James when to hold down a 1-0 lead in the final 10 minutes. No need to address that they've been going after our left side like crazy the whole time. Yep, yep. And people are going to probably say that this is Sanchez's fault for giving the ball to Palmer in a dangerous situation.
My wife is making duck tacos. Okay.
That just sounds
Well,
amazing.
Taco flavored cheeses. If you know, you know.
All those missed chances. Cucurella couldn't do anything. He was
Well,
caught on quick counter
well, to
attack.
be honest, if we get out of this with a draw, we're doing all right. Because on the basis of things, it's exactly like the Fulham result. It's actually gone exactly how the Fulham game has gone, and it's so easy as well.
Yeah.
That line in between the three centre backs. Enzo, man, Maresca, you do. Oh, VAR Palace goal. Oh, was that for the one they've just scored, or?
What? I mean, that would look like a clear goal. Or are they saying like?
No. I think they might be talking about Mateta being offside.
No, either way, that looked like it was a clean pass and no foul on the lead up.
Yeah, it stands.
Yeah, and that was it. Yeah, 1-1. It might actually be 2-1 because now they got they got the momentum in the final 10 minutes. The only way I see us winning is if we get a Cole Palmer penalty at the end.
Bro, we don't deserve to win.
No, bro. Again, Maresca got this game wrong.
Yep. Damn, you guys called that 1-1. Well, to be honest, a lot of us were thinking about we were going to lose, to be honest. When I worked for KFC, I loved the hoisin chicken wrap. It was beautiful. Fair enough, bro. Enzo's getting it wrong.
Our first substitution didn't come in until 80th minute. That's crazy.
And considering they've been all over us since about the 60th.
since the second half started.
What are you watching, Enzo? Reacting, not acting, reacting.
Just different from what we were seeing the first 10 games of the season? First 10, 15 games of the season?
That's because they've been worked out now, isn't it? That's all.
But what does that have to do with Maresca making late substitutions? He used to be the first one to make substitutions. Now, bro, like I said, we're running these guys into the ground, and it feels like we're back to like only 3 substitutes per game. We're being super conservative with these subs.
That's what I mean. As I said, it feels like the beginning of the last season. It's like, well, I don't know about. That's why I said, because it feels like everything, this great depth that we supposedly got suddenly evaporated.
Mm-hmm. And this is a squad that's just competing with Conference League football. Can you imagine we try to take that same squad over to Champions League, even Europa?
Jerry says, could you guys break down how we ended up conceding that goal? Simple. Poor back line. Gusto wasn't watching his man, and he's gone in between them, and he's gone beyond them, and it's simple defending, Jerry. As I said that about the Ipswich game, it's one of those ones where it's just a simple matter. People just don't track their runners.
It would be fucking poetry if Nketiah scores against us.
Well, it's just we're not watching a lot. I've said this about the system that the Esco with the 3 at the back that he has. particularly because he's got Gusto there on the right at the moment. You know what I mean? And our defense was in trouble long before Eddie and Ketty turned up. Because I worked in a chippy before it. I was working when I wasn't in school and getting £60 per week in the chippy. Fair enough. Here we go. He just lost all initiative. Scumbags.
And look, even with oh, okay. Let's see, Gift. Can we not fuck up this gift?
Well,
Good shit, Enzo. Free kick. Yeah. No, Enzo.
yeah, and by the way, guess who gave the ball away?
Just don't get a red. Oh, is he gonna get a red?
Who's gonna get a red?
Enzo. No, okay. He's just calling the foul.
By the way, guess who gave the ball away in the Palace build-up to their goal?
Well, Sanchez gave the ball.
Palmer gave the ball away.
Also, again, a game where he scored, but has he done much?
Didn't do nothing. Nope. This is why we said if he doesn't do anything, take him off. Excuse me, hang on. Are you a fan of KFC? To be honest, only decent chicken place we've got. To be honest, I don't really stand to eat fast food chicken that much anymore. Looks like the new coach bounce and Maresca's honeymoon period is over. This is Chelsea. We need top level managers. Yep, and I agree with that statement, Jerry. I think we need a better coach with more ideas, to be honest. But let's see how things shape up by the end of the season. A firework still feels ridiculous. Well, I don't know why we always try and get that new up and coming dude. Don't ask me why. Just like Arsenal tried it with Arteta and all that, and it's never look how it worked out for them after fucking 5 years. So yeah, DJ Crane says I still want Palmer. You can want Palmer all you like, brother, but it doesn't explain the fact he's been shit over the last 4 or 5 games.
Everyone up front has been shit in the last 4 or 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Neto has been isolated. Palmer's been taking out the games.
Marked out.
Noni barely shows up to practice. Sancho, he tries, but I feel like he makes a lot of decisions wrong. I mean, great move to get the assist, but there's been times where like have a shot at goal.
Well, we're just all over the place, bro. We're just not structured very well. You can see it. Right? It's just realistically the way Enzo plays. It's almost like luck has the biggest say in the factor. Because if something goes your way, then you're alright and you can make the best of it. If not, then it's all gonna go to pot.
Wait, who did Noni come out for? For Sancho?
Sancho, yeah.
Oh, come on. No.
With 5 minutes to go.
Yep. So
we'll see super sub.
Like for like subs too.
The only substitution I believe that can do very much damage in 5 minutes, because if he's super soldier syndrome, is Mudryk. We need to get him on the pitch, bruv. do some Captain America shit, Captain Ukraine. Like, or throw the ball over and jump over 2 guys' shoulders or something.
At this point, just bring on James. Take off.
Bro, fuck James. No, what's the point of bringing on James, bro? What's the point of bringing on James now? Like,
we're gonna one, just to see out this, just get 1 point, because I feel like we're gonna lose this game, and 2, get Enzo off the pitch, because the man is walking on a thin line for a red card.
Mm-hmm.
So at least put Cucurella in next to Caicedo, move Gusto to the left. Most likely, Maresca's gonna put James over to the left already when Gusto should be there. Just see out this result.
Gusto ain't played too badly, though, to be fair to him.
Yeah, but again, him inverting to the 10 is just stupid.
I know.
I'm starting to see, like, shoot, was this manager like really that much better than Poch?
No.
Hey, but I get it.
I got hated on when I said that the other day that all Enzo's done is just carry on what Poch did, and or go back on it in a couple of steps, like with Sanchez.
It makes me think, shit, should have Poch been sacked, even though he got us to 6?
To be honest, actually, bro, Okay, I can't stand the guy. Let me emphasize it. I have no love
You
lost
know,
for Poch, but he
nobody loves
done
Poch.
well enough to earn another season. Considering he got
Exactly.
us into a cup final, he got us into Europe, and to be honest, he had an injury list to start with as long as on my arm.
Which were
Considering,
caused by him too.
to a degree, but at the moment, you can say he's doing a damn sight better than what. Because at least we went from strength to. At least the team with Poch fought. You know what I mean? They fight, bruv. They scrap. They look like they had a slightly better attacking structure to me. But, well, defensive structure a bit as well because of the
Nope,
four at
they
the
look
back.
mistake in the midfield again. Quick turnover. Yeah.
Steve, stop whining. Okay.
This is why
Captain
I didn't bet on
Ukraine,
this game.
the lesser known superhero. Yeah. You never guess he's fighting the Russians, would you? Not whining. I'm simply repeating myself what I've said since about the end of the end of the summer transfer window, really.
We better start recalling people back from loan.
JPT, man. All it is just our luck's just run out a bit.
I mean, we need help in the midfield. Like I said, if we're gonna
Yes, we do.
if we're gonna keep running these guys into 90 minutes, for back to back games, at least get Leslie back. I mean, of course, Santos is not going to come back from loan because he's doing his thing over there. Why ruin that? Leslie's not playing. Is not getting any game time for in Southampton. Granted, I'm not. I didn't see the lineup for Southampton today, but I'm guaranteeing you he's not in the starting 11, and hasn't been subbed on. If he has, is it for the last 10 minutes?
Maybe.
Either way.
Yes, he says to take Sterling back. Yeah, man. That's a Saudi signing right there.
Yeah.
Sterling.
As we gotta hope the Saudis take him.
Ooh, that's straight at Sanchez. Oh well, full time. We got a draw.
Is it full
We
time?
got a draw. Yes, it's full time.
Yeah.
We've got a draw.
Embarrassing. Hey,
Could have been worse, bro. It could have been Fulham 2.0, bro.
Bro, this is a game again. Missed chances, missed opportunities, wasted. We should have won this game. Euro season. It's not even crazy with that prediction. It's just that we know how wasteful we are. We were given 3 golden chances and only took one of them. Yeah, dropped points. Yeah, good. Luckily, we're still in 4th, but I think by 1 point right now.
Bro, all the teams below us have got a game in hand now.
Yeah, but I think the only one that was gonna able to jump over us is Newcastle if they had won by 3 goals, and if we lost.
No, we're a point ahead of them.
Now we are a point ahead of them. We could have easily lost this game.
I think we got away with this one, to be fair.
Yeah, bro, there you go. Hey, title challenges, right? We're in a title race.
I destroyed that narrative the minute I heard it.
Yeah. You got people saying like, oh, but we're trying to play the humble game. We know this team wasn't ready for a title race.
But under Mascalera, it's been a complete nosedive. I agree with that assessment, Jerry. But I'm still thinking, like I said, this is the thing when I tried to make the point on Blues Brothers the other day. When I see a Mourinho or a Conte or an Ancelotti in charge at Chelsea, it's not just the fact of the high reputation coaches. It's just the fact of like when they were in charge, when certain things were wrong, they changed it and adjusted. Even Gus Hiddink, right, when he came in to cover for Chelsea twice, you saw the improvement because of what the coach was bringing to the team. You don't see that. I don't see anyone improving. I don't see the structure improving. Our goals are drying up. I don't see anyone that has improved under Enzo Mascalera, and that's the problem for me. If no one looks better, what's the point? Do I have a Lidl near me? Yes, I do. So JP, give me your thoughts on what you just see.
Yeah, if you really just, it's the exact same thing from the Fulham game as you called it. The only thing is that we didn't concede a late goal stupidly at the end. I would bank that for not bringing Disasi on, but wasted chances. We took our foot off the gas again after going 1 goal up. I'm not sure what's being said at halftime, but you can tell that, or maybe it was more so Glasner's giving a good halftime talk, but Palace were all over us the start of the second half until the end.
Mm-hmm. Fair, yeah,
Um,
a draw's fair to them, by the way. Very fair. Even if they just, to be honest, actually, on chances, you could argue they slightly edged it because they were more clinical with theirs. They didn't get many chances, to be fair to them.
yeah,
But they caught us in transition quite a few times, and we were lucky not to concede more than one, to be honest.
that's what I'm saying. Like when we play possession football, but the thing is that we try to get the goal and then try to play possession, keep the ball away from them. But the second they get the ball, bro, hold on to dear life because they are going to get a goal. It's bad defending. We need to address this during January while we can still get some defenders in. Um, and even if so, big issue. Maresca substitutions got it wrong today. Mostly is the timing.
Well, I don't understand why in games like this, when we're getting highly pressured, why he doesn't just revert to a back four and just leave Enzo and Cancelo in front of the back four and just try and see the game out.
Plan A only.
He doesn't. That's the thing that I suppose that really annoys me about Enzo. He doesn't even make us harder to play against. It's just like you can see we're getting it because I said this from day as well. We always leave like space in the wide areas, and it's just yes, sir. Jerry says 36 Chelsea, 35 Newcastle, 34 City, Bournemouth, 33. That's how tight it is from 4th to 8th. Yes, it is, sir. We need to give ourselves some space. It's all started doing fresh chicken burgers called Firecracker. That's Lidl's. I'm worried that a top form finish not being our destiny this time May comes round. Well, it'll be our destiny if we earn it. Big up JK in the building. How you doing, brother? Yes, I'm worried about Maresca as well, brother, because I'm starting to see massive holes in what this guy's doing. It's the lack of adaptation. That's the one thing I will say. When you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, I think the fans are going to turn on him. Not yet. Not yet. That will happen when we start going down. If we start going down the table again, that will be when they turn on him. But at the minute, we've broke the rot because we were on a bit of a losing streak. Now we lost the Fulham game, we lost the Ipswich game, so we've stopped the rot a little bit. We got Morecambe at home next week, I believe, for the FA Cup.
Yep.
So we need to turn this around. We need to slowly get our form and our players back. But the thing is, the problem with us is looking forward. And I know this is the thing. When it comes to our injuries are always in our defence. And it's if Reece James and Fofana fully fit, playing for the remainder half of the season were there, yeah, I would say we haven't got too much reason to panic. But considering our best centre back is a guy I've never relied on, and our best right back is a guy that we can't rely on. Like, I think, yeah, man, there might be some, before we start to really go forward, I think there might be some serious questions asked about who needs to go out the door. And I think Reece James could be potentially one of them. Because this can't continue, bruv. This can't continue. Every week now, it's the same thing. A couple of weeks ago, we expected Benedict Bashir and Wesley Fofana to only be out until the end of December. Now we're talking that one of them's not going to come back at all for the rest of the season. It's like that's not what you said 3-4 weeks ago. So what's going on?
That's nothing new. How many times have they delayed their supposed recovery times, especially with Fofana, James is including. I said let's see for Fofana and James. They said until the start of the new year. Well, is that time? If they don't come by middle or late January, I knew that was gonna be bullshit, and we gotta start seeing what we can do for Fofana because he's not staying healthy.
Happy we didn't lose Prime?
What do you mean?
say, do you think the result was fair? Because I'm just happy we didn't lose. I'm happy we didn't lose because it was close. Boy, that was close. What do you think of the game? What do you think of the result?
I think we played very well in the first half. Second half reminded me too much of the Palace game at the Bridge, where we drew 1-1.
Yeah.
Again, we had chances to kill off this game and make it 2, make it 3. Jackson missing a few, Palmer missing a few, and then Palmer gives away the ball for their equalizer.
How would you rate
Seltzer-
Palmer today? How would you rate Palmer today, quickly? Because I've got concerns about him.
I don't know. I think he was better than he's been in previous games, but like, I don't know. Is what it is. I think our subs should have been made a lot quicker. That's the thing. When you make substitutions like that late, you don't have enough. You can't even tell whether or not they're good or bad subs because they don't have enough time to actually make any sort of impact. Gu coming on was nice though, to be fair. Josh Achingpong, he played very, very well today.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did. He had a good game.
Bro. The fact that he looked much better than Cole. He had a very good game today. Gusto had a good first half. Second half, going forward, like just making the wrong options in terms of when he was getting forward and being on the byline, make crosses in. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. What is our next game?
Morecambe at home next week.
After
At the
that's
Bridge.
Bournemouth for the league.
Yeah, but I mean in the Prem.
Bournemouth.
Rosie says, "Good to see you, Prime. Hope you're well. Love the hat."
Oh, hi. Our next game is
Didn't JPG just say Bournemouth?
Mhm.
Hang on.
yeah.
I'll tell you. 1 second.
It's Bournemouth.
Yeah, it
after
is Bournemouth.
Mhm.
That's
Sign
going to
at the
be.
Bridge.
We play Bournemouth, and then we play Wolves, and then we play City. 3 teams that are in form. So figure it out.
What do you think is going to happen with the situation now with Wesley Fofana's been injured again and potentially being out for the rest of the season? Do you think we'll dip into the transfer market and get another centre back? Because I think we need to.
We're gonna need one.
Yeah, we do need
We're gonna
one.
need a centre back, maybe even 2. Well, I would love to, but we definitely need at least 1.
Well, yeah, one to just because we need one, and one to replace Diassi. I would fully be behind that. Fully.
Josh played well today, so he should be getting more minutes. Whether it's
Yeah,
at
he
centre back
did.
or it's at right back or it's in the right of the 3, he should be playing more. So go get me a centre back.
Did this game kind of remind you of the Fulham one a couple of weeks ago? When in terms of it's just the initiative with us, just we couldn't get that second goal, and it's just slowly but surely it just dropped and dropped.
I already said they remind me of the Palace game, where we had all the chances, didn't kill off the game, and then we let them back into it and just couldn't break them down.
So it's just a matter of we just didn't take our chances. And is that fair enough? Because and
this
that's
is
a
the
problem.
same. But this has been happening like all season. If
Yeah,
you watch
since
all of our
last season
games,
and last season.
No, but I'm talking about like this season. If you watch all our games, it just relies on if our forwards don't take their chances, we will concede because we don't control games. I think we controlled it in terms of the first half, but in the second half we just didn't really control the game. We didn't kill it off.
Just saying. I mentioned that to JPT actually. I was saying about game management, and I said to JPT in the first half that Prime would have liked this because you see, we kept the ball away from Palace in the first half. It's just the fact that they were all over us the second, and we just couldn't keep the ball away from them, and we just started capitulating possession. Jerry says the FA Cup. Fair enough. Aldi is my favourite price for quality. Lidl isn't great. All right, talking about shopping. My bad. So what do you think that needs to be done then, boys? How can we stop this rot?
It's all on Maresca. Starts with Maresca.
Yes,
Players
it
need to
does.
start taking their chances. Palmer needs to start waking up.
Well, that's another guy. Has this guy just been Casper in games recently? He just gets a goal and goes ghost. Do you think this
Well,
guy
I
needs
don't
to
know.
be?
I think he like. I think he. I don't know. He played well today, I guess. But again, when you miss those chances and we lose the game, like you're going to get criticized. Same with Jackson. If we had won this game 1-0, no one's talking about the chances Palmer and Jackson had.
Yeah, Jackson missed a couple of good ones actually. That one with the outside of his foot, right? And it's like he just got too cocky with it, and I was just like, "What are you doing? Just make sure you get your shot on target." What you do? I never
Enzo
understood
also
that.
had a chance in the second half where he tried to side foot it instead of going for a
Yeah,
Trevella.
yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, yeah.
Weird.
When
'Cause
it
all
goes
he's
down the
done,
outside.
all the goals he scored this season have been from Trevella's, and the one time he doesn't go for it when it's the yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because it just slips past the right hand side post, doesn't it? It just goes whoop and bends out.
Yeah,
I don't understand why people don't put their foot
you
through the
just have
ball
to start
anymore.
like this whole having to go like machine for machine and try to outscore teams. I've been saying you can't just keep doing this. We have to control games. Controlling a game from 1-0 up or whatever should not actually be this difficult. Enzo played. I don't know. Enzo was fine, but like Caicedo was brilliant today. He was everywhere. But again,
Yeah,
he shouldn't have to be. He shouldn't have to be everywhere against. Who did we play? Palace.
Yeah, Jerry, you can bench Enzo, but who do you bring on for him? That's the problem because midfielders now all of a sudden we're a bit short.
Also, Jackson was just a heart attack throughout that entire first half.
I said a heart attack.
Well, that's why because Palace were not good going forward in the first half, but
No,
they got confidence because of Jackson inviting them in. And that's why they're able to go into the game, and that's why they were able to do well in the second half.
Well, physically, he got muscled out of the game a bit at times, and other times he's just poor finishing.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had that one goal in his favor, but chose to go for the outside the foot.
Yeah, that's the shot we were just talking about, JPT. Because if he just, like we were having a conversation during the stream about why didn't he just use his left?
Who are you talking about?
You know when Jackson had that shot and he shot when Palmer put him through and he beat Thingy 1-on-1 and he turned him.
He tried in the second half. He had a chance with his left, and that like just missed the target. So.
Well, we all agree left foot, right foot. This guy doesn't take to the chances that presented him. But the one when he could have squared it to Pedro Neto as well. When the guy don't look up either. I'm not sure. He can't really pass and he can't really finish, Jackson. It's a bit of a mind fuck with him. It is what it is.
I said he's in poor form. He should be benched, but we can't bench him because we have no one else.
No one else.
Well,
this is that's my.
He won't play. Mark Yu came on today, but like he came on very late as well, and didn't really like. He didn't really do much, barring run around. But I don't even blame that on him.
What minute did he come on? 87th, 86th?
I think 80th or 82nd.
Was it? I know it was in the high 80s or low or in the 80s.
And that was the first sub of the game too, or at least for us.
Well, I'll tell you what though, easy man in the match for us though.
He came on in the 81st. Sorry, he came on in the 81st minute.
Oh, it was the 81st. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Brad. I knew it was 80 something. But
and Madueke came on in the 86th minute and he played left wing. Which again, I don't even mind because I've been saying I would like to see Madueke play off the left. But these two subs are way too late. You only made 2 subs in the game and it's way too late. In the past, is it 4 games now? Is it 4 games including this? How many subs have we made? 3?
No, wait. Well, I think we made 2 against
5.
Ipswich.
2 today, 2 Ipswich, 1 versus Everton.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was only 1, wasn't it?
Yep.
And it was wasn't it in Cuckoo for Jackson?
I'm trying to think if we made how many subs we made in the Fulham game.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, put it this way: our great depth. We need to call back the Universal Soldier, bro. We need to get Captain Ukraine back.
Yeah. So it was 2 today. It was 4 against Ipswich.
Wow.
Against Fulham, it was only 1. Against Everton, it was
1 or 2. It just doesn't. This is what I mean. This is what I try to. And then like for like substitutions at times when they don't really matter because you don't really give. You need 10 minutes just to warm up into the game.
So the gear substitution should have been done at the 65th minute, at the earliest.
Well, Jackson needed to come off. I'd even argue
I do like the switch today when we in the first half we played a traditional back four. Achimbong played at centre back with Colwell. Achimbong looked like the natural centre back when he's not a centre back; he's a right back.
Yeah, and Gusto was going down the right.
Gusto played well, playing as a touchline fullback. Caicedo sat as a lone and DM, and it was like a 4-1-4-1. And we played very well in the first half. Again, just take your chances because if we had killed off this game, say 2-0 or maybe 3-0,
Here you go, Hashim.
Palace don't go into the game. If Sanchez doesn't have a terrible first half and give Palace confidence, they don't go into the game. If we're able to actually put our foot on the ball and control games, they don't go back into the game. If we're able to defend properly and not switch off in key moments, they don't go back into the game.
Well, that's true. And this is why I kind of brought the Fulham result into mind because that's another game where we took the initiative, didn't take our chances, and they just let them back into the game. And then eventually they punished us for it. Yeah, I hope this is not a trend that continues because, boy, just as I said this at the beginning of the stream, and I'll say this now.
Our next 3 games... Oh, sorry, my bad. Go.
No, go on, finish what you're going to say, bro.
Our next 3 games are difficult anyways, so... Could be. We play... We're playing Bournemouth at the Bridge. We're playing Wolves at the Bridge. We have to play City.
See, away at the Etihad.
We are back in form now. Like, you see how when people kept saying title race, and I was like, let's get through these games first, and then beat City.
Yeah, we all said that. We need to put.
I know, but that's my point. I'm talking to rivals.
Yeah. No. Okay, yeah. Just from our point of view as Chelsea fans, when people say, "Oh, they're on a 5-game winning streak. They're in a title race." Hang on a minute. Our record for winning streaks is 12. No, was it 12 or 13? Like, yeah, man.
What are you talking about?
Well, don't think. What was our when we won the title under Conte? I forget. Didn't we have like a 13-game winning streak?
We went, I think, 18 games unbeaten.
Well, what was the winning? What was the winning streak?
We won 18 games in a row.
Was it? Was we won 18 games in a row? There you go. Then.
Yeah, 18 games in a row.
JPT has only 1 like over his stream. Please do, man. If you can, and keeping it real, keep it Chelsea, keeping it real Chelsea. Do give my boy a like and a subscribe, please. Get him out there. He's too humble for his own good. Rosie, can you pop the link in there again, please, if you haven't? And Primes as well. When I have TT's feeling, Jeepers Creepers, he must be going out of his mind watching that. Big up TT as well. Hope you're doing well, brother. I really do. Oh, wow, yeah. I'm not going to say it, but that boy suffered yesterday. Bless him. Big up TT. Yeah, so what are your... Pardon?
No, sorry. I was talking to myself.
Oh, all right, no worries. So sad, man. We should have won that game. Well, yeah, we should have, but we didn't. Because hang on, what's all you stat merchers? Let's take a look at the quick stats. We had 15 shots, 1 on target. That says it all, doesn't it? Really? 15 shots, 1 on target. Possession, we had 63%. We had we had 12 fouls to their 9, 2 yellow cards to their none, no red cards either, 2 offsides for them, 6 corners, and we did virtually nothing with them. Yeah, 15 shots, 1 on target, boys. That's not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. Sorry, that's atrocious. You need to do better. Yeah, always the next... Rosie, I get that about there's always the next game, but sooner or later, honey, you run out of games. This is the problem. That's why you got to make the games you get count. Dunker. Much appreciated. Can we all agree that Chelsea's man of the match was probably Concedo again? Because this guy's going from strength to strength. I will say that. If we were, I think JPT said it best. If we were to get a Concedo injury right now, we're effed. Our midfield would look like City's about 3 weeks ago, just not there. You think that's a fair assessment, Prime? Like, if we lose Concedo right now, we are definitely double D'd. Pause.
I say that, yeah.
Who are you playing against? You gone back onto FIFA?
No, I'm just I'm waiting for the Arsenal game to come on. But yeah, we I don't know. It's what it is. Well, how many games is this now? This is 4 games, right? Yeah.
4 games winless. Yep.
This is the rough patch I've been telling people about. So
Yeah,
strap
but
in, guys. Strap in.
this was also supposed to be the quote unquote easy run of games, which would have. Now they're looking like, oh, these are the tough games now because we're facing informed Wolves.
Yeah, but you and I both
Bournemouth.
know Chelsea. We knew this wasn't gonna.
JK says the good thing is we know what we need player wise to improve. But thing
When the
is,
pressure, when there's lights on us and the pressure is on, for some reason the past few years we've just not been able to handle it, which is weird because that's not Chelsea.
no, it isn't. But it took the British government to help do it, though. So big up to the government. Look, we're gonna round it up there, lads. We'll probably be back with JPT, myself, and the Blues Brothers probably on Monday because, as far as I know, we should be good. You on anyone
It'll be on
else's?
Monday this time, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Well, don't forget, my missus was when I had the festive period over the last. Bro, over Christmas and New Year's, I had 1 day off, bro.
Yeah, no, but I thought we had changed it to like Tuesdays.
No.
Because
No.
most of the time we've been doing it Tuesdays, no?
It's just
Yeah,
kind of
it's varied.
The timelines up for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. It's just when it's been convenient for her because I've been ill, my missus has been ill, JPT's missus has been ill. You know what I mean? We've had the festive period where JPT's had to mix up with family. I've had to try and keep an eye on my one. You know what I mean? Like with my work as well, working in retail, like there's not a lot of time off over Christmas or New Year's period because they don't believe in it. They just want to make more money. So, you know what I mean? Like, it is where it is. I ain't complaining. I got a roof over my head and I'm sitting there talking to you, so it's all good. it's no drama, no problema. DJ Crane says, thanks, dudes. Great stream. Sucks for the draw. Prime, are you on anyone's channel today or in the next couple of days? You on with Steve or
Casually.
casually?
Oh yeah, casually FC tonight.
He forgot about him from the look of him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm with them lot later.
I'll go back. I'll probably go back on Lewis's stream. I'm assuming if they're still live.
Carefree Lewis. Yeah.
And I'll be on Sarcasm City as well and stuff.
Well,
And then got Mud Brothers as well on Monday. Wow. Yeah.
Is that with the West Ham fan?
Monday.
what was that, JPT?
No, is that the stream with the West Ham fan? It starts with an M.
Oh, Mike's no.
Mike's.
No, that's on Thursday. That's on Thursday.
Well, either way,
Okay.
Notorious will be around on YouTube. Keep an eye out for him. He's here, there, and everywhere.
Follow me on socials and you'll see what. And also, I've been like making and posting clips and stuff.
Yeah,
man, check him out.
Channel link there.
Quality.
Follow me on social. Yeah, follow me on social.
His YouTube channel, or what there is of it, is there. As you said, he's just been putting some shorts out and stuff. Have you got a link to your Insta on your YouTube? I don't think he has.
But like my everything's the same. So just follow me like Ladmus Prime. It's all the same wherever you go.
Everywhere you go, there you go. But there you go. Follow my guy here because he's a good guy.
There you go.
But anyway, folks, we're gonna leave it there. Sucks we drew, but you know, what do you expect? At least we didn't lose this time. Big up to JK, Rosie as well. Oh yeah, Rosie, put your channel link in there quickly, please, before we go. because otherwise it's just not fair. Well, I'll do it. Hang on 1 second. Let me just quickly find it. Please like and subscribe to everybody. Big up to Eros, JK, Donna. Obviously, the missus was there in the background somewhere. DJ Crane, big up to yourself, sir. Big up to Jerry as well. Big up to Hashim as well. Coming out to the stream a bit late, but good to see you, my brother. Hope you're well. If I missed anybody, I don't know. I need to go scrolling up in the chat in a minute.
No,
But-
go to the usual suspects in the chat. You know.
Oh yeah, the usual suspects are always there. Big up Eric as well, my brother. Big up, bro. I hope you enjoy your duck tacos.
That my God, now I'm hungry. Well, still gotta finish my breakfast. I drown my sores in this after this game.
Your breakfast. What time is it over there?
It's noon 20, so it's 12:20. Technically, it's the first meal I've had.
Right. Look at Biggie's face. He's surprised, bro. He's like, what? It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, I didn't hear you.
Oh, it's 12:20.
you froze. What time is it over there? And you're drinking.
Well, after this game, do you blame me?
He's South American. What do you expect?
Have you got something to eat?
That's what
yeah,
he's doing.
Don't make it dirty, Joe.
No, I said I got
What?
got
He's
some
got food.
but I'm getting ready to go to the gym.
I like that.
I don't-
He's going to be
I don't
sweating
think
out
you should
alcohol with
be-
aggression. Like,
I don't think you should be going to the gym drunk.
Nah,
Why
it's just
not?
a couple of sips.
no,
Why
he
not?
can do. He can
No,
do half.
I saw Conor McGregor trains, just drinking whiskey and then whiskey and
Sorry.
deadlifts.
Yeah.
He's Irish. That's different, bro.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
he's also at times an embarrassment. That's the problem, though. To his fat. Oh, yeah.
Again,
Okay. Yeah. Conor McGregor's
Irish.
Conor McGregor. He's Irish. Like, that's the explanation. Like, yeah, all right, cool. But anyway, on that lovely note, people, stay safe. We're out of here. Take care, and see you next stream.